Welcome, welcome everyone. Happy, gosh, what is today? Happy Monday. Losing track of time here. Looks like we had a little accident up here. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to taxi away. Go to Chinatown. I'm going to come right back. I think that's going to clear it up. But yeah, today just wanted to hop on a little later than normal and just do a little bit of a live stream. Honestly, just want to play the game. Just want to go enjoy the game. Haven't really played it much. I've been, working on stuff obviously, and awesome traffic's cleared away. But yeah, I want to get into Italy stuff. I want to go play some Italy stuff. So today we have a few things to wrap up before we head out. This is the typical, I guess, playthrough. If you watch the video stuff, we're kind of picking up where we leave off there. I might do more live streams, to be honest. Just the time it takes to edit and turn it around, and it's just a whole nother piece of the puzzle, and honestly I enjoy the spontaneous, like, I feel like playing, but let's invite the crew and we'll all play together. So let me pick you up to speed with where we're at, and welcome everyone in the chat. James, good to see you. First one there, new live stream. Yep. Does anybody know when the open beta is released? I think you mean when it's out for public for free. That will be this weekend. So only about 5 more days until you'll be able to play the regular career overhaul update. Italy will still be in beta for a while though. Jaden, welcome to the chat. Hello, my first time actually in a live stream, not eventually watching it later. Oh, good to see you live. Glad you made it. Ryan Literal, welcome to the chat. Just downloaded RLS Career and I love it, and I love what you guys are doing. Keep it up. Hope it makes your team wealthy and happy and loved, and support to all. I appreciate that, Ryan. Wealthy is definitely an overstatement, but we're trying to make ends meet, and we have some goals to obtain in a timeline to make them. So every little bit does help, and greatly appreciate you, Ryan. Real quick, before I go into the whole garage, let me update you on our, what do you call this? I guess our no prep drag truck that we had. So this thing, if you remember, was on stock suspension, making 2,000 horsepower on a twin turbo V8 setup. Super fast, super awesome, super fun. I did end up putting bags on it. So let me hop in here. And then I think it's these buttons. Oh, sorry about that. I think it's G and H. There we go. We're on bags now. We can go to the moon if we need to. We can also air out, which feels sick. I will say, performance severely hampered on this truck. I lost about 1/10 on the quarter mile. So instead of running at 8.0 flat, it runs at 8.1. But honestly, it's worth it. It completes the look. So yeah, really happy with the truck. Don't plan on selling it. I think I'm going to name this one Bags. It makes sense, doesn't it? And then we have our very new to the fleet. One of the newest trucks is this D35 I picked up. I think I got it used for like 40 or 50 grand. Has a diesel in it. It's a D35 non-dually. I have plans for this. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be at. My whole goal, actually, ever since I started this career playthrough about back in January, was to bring back Clifford, the big red D series. I was going to bring it back bigger than ever. I was planning on doing big suspension, big tires, make it into a total mud truck, and I still want to do that. Still plan to do that, but right now we gotta go visit Italy. We're gonna spend some time in Italy. We'll come back for the mud pit. Maybe we'll have to add a mud pit into Italy, but we got that project going. We'll pull out a couple others. I'll call that Clifford 2.0. I don't know. I have 2 Cliffords now. Put that in storage. Bring out this red D series, which is an old dually, which just was going to be Clifford reincarnated. Same thing, pretty much a diesel D35, smaller cab, bigger bed, a dually. Planning on lifting this as well, making it into a mud truck, but who knows? Maybe we have one mud truck, one tow truck. We kind of still already do have our tow truck, but that's our plan. Now we got 2 red D series that we can work on. And lastly, we did end up selling the Sick Week truck. That season, that finale is going to come out tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm really behind on editing that stuff. And then we have these 2 crawlers that off screen I built up. I didn't really build up. Honestly, I bought them. Didn't change a part on them. Did a lot of racing and stuff. And I wanted to see how the marketplace would accept them. So in this case, we have 2 offers for Ibex, both under our value. So we're going to wait on that. And our track fab, I see they're both under value as well. So we're going to wait on those offers and try to get something profitable. But Abul, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you. Thank you for thanking me, I guess. GTS DMs, thanks. Welcome to the chat. When is Spaghetti World RLS dropping? I don't even know what you refer to that. Maybe like I think it's Spaghetti Junction. Down here in Atlanta, they have a interstate system with a bunch of highways that overlap. We call it Spaghetti Junction down here. Put that in storage. Let's take the bag truck out just for a little rip. Nothing crazy. Oh, wrong one. There we go. We keep it nice and low. Try not to scrape. Jane says, "Love the mods. I spend more time on Beam now due to it. Is there any way you guys can make a button to reduce the amount of traffic vehicles?" That should be based off your sliders, right? So if you go to options, I could be wrong here. Things might have changed in the past, but go to options and gameplay. You have your traffic here. Mine are set to auto, but you can make all kinds of adjustments here. You can disable parked vehicles. You can change the amount of parked vehicles. I think these options should still take effect. They may not, though. I could be wrong. Oh, your next comment. You try the game settings, but it doesn't change anything. Huh. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. I'm not sure what would have broken that. Jane says... Oh, Abu says to use the UI app. Interesting. Spaghetti World, Italy. Oh, okay. Hey, Mrs. Raceless. Welcome to the chat. Hello from far away. And Lou, welcome to the chat. Glad you were able to make it as well. Yeah, we're doing a little random late night stream. I just had to play the game and felt like playing it with you guys along board. So let's give this thing a little rip. I do apologize. Frames do tend to drop a little bit when I'm streaming, but it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good so far. I don't know why. This just gives me like GTA 6 vibes. I'm really excited for that game. Obviously, we're not trying to make GTA 6 in BeamNG, but we are trying to give that open world, immersive experience in the career mode that's already here with the building blocks they already have. And yeah, expect a slight break when GTA 6 comes out. Let's just say that. We'll probably do some live streams of that. I don't know. But let's do a blast down the highway, and then we need to start heading over to Italy. So when I converted this to the bag system, I actually had to do a whole new frame and suspension, and that I don't know what parts I lost, but they don't seem as good. I don't know if I ran limited slips all around, and maybe that's my issue, but the front end seems really loose. Let me get on it again real quick. Right behind a cop. Keep in mind that is with traction control and stability trying to do their thing. So I don't know, slight issue there, but I still love the truck. It's still great. Ooh, except our tires clip through the wheel wells now. We're gonna have to get a bed cover. Yeah, this truck definitely needs a bed cover. Alright, let's get on to the on-ramp. Who says, loving the community drive you have, man. Really made it easy to support you guys in your dreams. Hey, appreciate that, Lou. We really do try to get a good community, you know, involved, and you know, in business they talk about having the right people on the bus to have a successful business, but you definitely have the same principle when it comes to having the right people in your community, right? gathering kind of like minds that enjoy playing the game a specific way, or treat each other with the same level of respect. I'm gonna air up just a hair. There we go. But yeah, we have a great community. Discord's awesome. We have a lot of events coming up. If you're not seeing anything on the calendar, let me know. There's a fix for that. But really excited to get involved with some events there. We might actually make the light. We all cooperate. Keep going. Don't stop. Oh, come on. All right, that's fine. We'll hang out here. Richard, did you guys consider on improving vehicle overall value? My new Pessima GTZ is worth 42, and my ETK V8 is a little above 50. Before night update, RLS value overall was higher. Yeah, so there was an update to the overall value system with the marketplace and parts. And really what it is more things influence your value of your vehicle now. A couple things that influence is like insurance repairs. You know, if you have a car with a bunch of Carfax and a bunch of repairs, your car isn't worth as much, right? So there are things like that that influence value. At the same time, as you add parts, you'll notice that value will change as well and increase. I'll probably not be playing BeamNG when GTA 6 comes out. Yeah, I mean, we have to, right? We have to give GTA 6 its week, or it's 3 days. Who knows? Maybe it comes out and it's not good. There's always that chance that it actually comes out and it end up being terrible, but I think the world's going to try it for a little bit. I think the world's going to slow down a little bit for that week, and get a lot of content on it. RLS mod is as close as you can get to Motortown and BeamNG. I love Motortown. That's a huge compliment. I remember when that came out, I was like, ooh, finally a game that's really scratching that itch that so many people have, but no game really scratches. BeamNG does a really good job of getting close, and honestly to me it scratches better, but it takes a big computer to do it, and there's a lot of intricacy to it, whereas Motortown is just, you know, hop in, do your thing, have fun. I played a good bit of that. I have a really nice garage. I'm really proud of it. And then I got behind on updates. They updated that game so much, though. I love the support in that game. They did great. One thing we need to do is bring out our tow truck. I can't remember our tow truck's name. I don't know if we ever named it. But we need to do a car meet because, as you can see, it's worth $99,200. So we just got to do a quick car meet and get that value over 100,000. We can start renting that out. So we're going to the mountain meet. Let's just go for high. It's going to be at 5:49 p.m. So we'll RSVP that. It's 3:29, so that's not too far away. Maybe... what other vehicles do we have? Do we have anything on the marketplace? New offer on the track fab. 13 grand? No way. Get out of here with that. Absolutely not. I'm going to decline that one. I like to leave one offer in here, just in case. Maybe we're on the mountain, right? So I think about bringing a truck with us. Bring the Ibex out. Well, nah. Let's just stay focused here. Let's go sleep. Sleep for an hour. Was it 5? Get a little closer. And then we'll just start driving up there. Mrs. Raceless with the super chat. You really don't have to do that. But I appreciate the love and support. Abu says, especially with the 5M devs working with Rockstar. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see, huh? I mean, I don't expect to see multiplayer right away, but it should have hopefully have an effect on the game, right? Glad you appreciate the hard work and dedication. Can't wait to see the surprises you have. Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of surprises. We have a lot of things we're working on. We're super excited. Frames are starting to drop a little bit as lights turn on and we're streaming and all that. Mr. Space says, stop donating our money to YouTube. It doesn't just, it's not a one-to-one transfer. But I appreciate, I'm glad you're enjoying your night as well. Shout out to Mrs. Raceless, always supporting me. she spends our money on self donations at this point. Chris, welcome to the chat. I don't think I've seen you. Good to see you. Okay, so we're going up to the mountain meet. As much as I love this truck, I actually have some gripes with it. It really likes to turn to the left. The alignment's off or something. I don't know if it's the suspension or worn out components, but think about a complete overhaul in this truck. As far as suspension goes, like different suspension. Maybe we do, I don't know, maybe some independent suspension, make it 4-wheel drive. Maybe we do, maybe we put bags on it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a bag tow truck yet. That'd be interesting. I don't know if that's actually possible. I have to look into it. Hey, other Chris, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. All the Chris is showing up. Glad to be here. Really been enjoying the mod. Well done. I am glad you're enjoying it. Been a lot of fun. Been fun making it. But I find myself sometimes making it so I can play it, but then I forget to do the crucial step of actually playing it and enjoying it. So it can lead to some burnout. But that's why we're here tonight. We're just playing the game. Just enjoying it. I thought about making this into a video, but honestly, kind of can't even be bothered to do that. I just want to play the game. But I also don't want to... I want to share my experience with playing the game, right? And so live streaming is the easiest for that, in my opinion. Oh, I think the cars are spawning. I'm scared what happens after the lag goes away. This is a big one. I told him to spawn as many as possible. Okay, not bad, not bad. Hey, Reese, welcome to the chat. You haven't really missed anything. We're just playing the game, getting ready to head to Italy, but wanted to raise the value of this truck real quick. Look at these cars. Specifically the one on the right. We'll go ahead and park here. Get our XP. There you go. 8.6% increase. I'll take that all day. All right, so let's check out these cars. We got Frodo's Vivas here. Very clean. Nice interior. Nice fitment. Should we rate these out of 10? I think we should rate these out of 10. I really like these cars. He did a good job keeping it clean. He could have gone crazy on it, but he didn't. I don't think this is on the bags, but nice 4-cylinder. Okay. Some people just go straight to 5, but I kind of respect the turbocharged 4-cylinder. I'm honestly going to give that an 8. Tier list? Yeah, heck yeah. Richard, welcome to the chat. I remember also you mentioned on the last live, so far now it's not really worth to repair your insurance because values your car will decrease. Yeah, so I try not. I repair through insurance if it's a car I'm going to keep and I don't care about the value. If it's something I plan on flipping, I might pay the private price. It's hard to gauge, right? Speaking of that stuff, let's check our marketplace. We got anything going here? Nothing new there. Yeah, these are all terrible. It's fine. We'll wait. We'll be patient. So yeah, I give that Vivas an 8. Chicken, welcome to the chat. How do you tell where the meat's gonna be at? So when it turns into the time, it will give you a waypoint. I happen to know where they all are because I placed them, but I try to be descriptive with it. Like mountain meat is gonna be by the mountain. Italy is probably a little harder to pinpoint. This car, I'll be honest, I'll give it a 0. Not my thing, just because I know this car's worth this car's like a joke, right? When they put it in, when the modder put it in, they made it like $1 million in the career mode. I didn't do that. That's just how they did it. So to me, this is like, this feels ricey. This screams ricer. It's a stock car with a paint job. This, on the other hand, is not a stock car with a paint job. Is this a BX? Psy Games. See whose this is. I can't read that license plate. TRNO. It might not be a name. This isn't a BX. This is a Arima, maybe? Something like that. Oh, that's not the hood. Where's your hood? Okay. Maybe not a hood. We'll hold off on looking on the hood. I don't want to meet the end without us going over it. I'm gonna give this a 7. They did a lot, but I feel like they did a little too much. It's not my flavor, but I respect it. The Fusion here, or the other Vertex. I mean, Vertexes I'm not a huge fan of. I do like the roof spoiler there. I can't tell whose it is. I'll give it a 5. I'm sure it's quick. It looks pretty quick, actually. Maybe all-wheel drive. Not a huge Vertex fan. This thing. I think this is like an F1 variant of a 9. I know this is a, yeah, Filmin 86's custom mod. I wouldn't say he made it for the car meet, but he did make the car, so definitely his, right? Let's take a look under here. Should open up just a little bit more. Looks like I see a big turbo there, or sorry, big intake. Oh no, that is a turbo, yeah. Wow, they save space. I feel like when I do a 10 scale, you can't give it 10, right? You can't do a 10 out of 10. That's not allowed. But this has to be there. I mean, that's expensive. Yeah, that's a 10. That's a 10. Jero agrees with me. Jero, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Yeah, so now the value of your car meet is the increase is randomized. So I think earlier today or earlier yesterday, I got like a 1.9% increase. So yeah, it's variable. 8.6 is on the higher end. Super happy about that. This truck's now worth over 100 grand. We can start renting it out, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and get ready to head out of here. Chris, this is not the new map. We're going to it here shortly. Probably as soon as we rent these cars out, we'll hit the road. The phone you pulled up a second ago, is that part of the career mod or is it another mod? It is the part of the career mod. That's coming out in the public release here this weekend. All kinds of cool features. We got taxi stuff if you want to play as a taxi, your repo jobs there, which actually I don't even know if that works. I don't think this works yet. This one's coming. Car meet, which we just had. There's no scheduled meets, come back later. And then our marketplace, which we still have nothing new. So super handy. We got an accident apparently with this guy. Let's head back and head. You know what? Maybe we'll just take this to Lens Flare right now. I've been renting out my drift car, which has been good money. But I think it's still being rented out. Last I checked. So we'll just drop this off, taxi back. We'll head over to Italy. Hey, Yasin, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Hey, and Bella too. How's it going? Bella bought a diesel BMW in career for an excuse to move to Italy. That's pretty cool. I've been wanting to get a diesel ETK. It's so, like, there's so many. The thing about this that feels endless, right? Is endless gameplay is just the different cars that you can buy and like builds you want to do and experiences you want to have. You know, on one hand I want to like start flipping rock crawlers. Whoa, police chase going on. Hence why I have 2 rock crawlers. I was kind of purchasing them, seeing what kind of values they have, taking them on trails, learning about them. Eventually I want to get good at building rock crawlers and flipping them. But then, you know, I hear Bella talking about getting a diesel BMW. Like, oh, you know, I kind of want to get a diesel BMW, a diesel wagon. That'd be sick. And so it's just there's so much to do, so much you want to do. It's a ton of fun. These headlights are rough. Let's see, Devin. Since when did you go live? Yeah, so yeah, literally like, you know, 20 minutes before I went live, I was like, you know what? I want to go live. I want to go play the game, and I want to go enjoy it with people. So, whipped up a quick thumbnail and went live. Italy T-Series build? Ooh, that'd be fun. That would be fun. That'd be a challenge. We might need to do that. I don't think I have the cash for that. The other thing I don't have the cash for is buying Italy homes. So we're gonna be a bit stuck with the cars that we have. But also be a good showcase for kind of what it's like going to Italy at the very moment. It helps to have some cash. Let's just say that. We're gonna go in the wrong way. Go ahead and get our orders. 7 hours, heck yeah, that's great. 26 grand. We shouldn't need this truck for a while. I don't really plan on doing repos in Italy. Go and drop it off over here. There she goes. Let's go ahead and taxi back. You'll notice, let me go back here real quick. If you want to retrieve your vehicle, it now costs money. It's part of your insurance, which is awesome. We'll talk. I'll do a more in-depth live stream later on hopefully all the changes. We want to go to Seal Brick. Mayada Moto, welcome to the chat. Glad you finally made it to live. It's fun doing it at different times, get new people. Not that I'm sick of the old people, but you know, it's just fun to see new faces. And a new subscriber. Appreciate it, Evan. All right. Okay, so that's being rented out. That's still being rented out. So the goal is not to downsize our fleet. I really thought hard about it. You know, I finally got these 2 D series I've been looking for a while, so I don't want to let those go. I want to turn them into builds. I'm not going to let go of my work truck. I'm not going to let go of my bag D series. The tilt deck trailer, always need that, right? Maybe not in Italy. That might be too big for Italy. And our rock crawlers we are trying to sell. But I guess which car should we take into Italy first? Now, once we get there, we'll have a garage and we'll have negative car slots, which means we can't buy new cars, but we can still use our cars. I kind of want to roll in on our D series. Yeah, our bagged one here. I mean, that just makes the most sense. That's going to be the most fun on the highway, at least. But it would be nice to get some, maybe some more Italian specific cars. I do have 49 grand in cash. It looks like we got a new offer here for 43. I really want to hold out. These do have decent free roam times, some rock crawls, mud drags. Same with this. Did a lot of events with that one. That was a lot of fun driving the Ibex. I really like that probably the most. And we are on like the latest dev build. So if you see some things that are a little different, feel free to ask about it. This is kind of just stuff we're working on. But let's see. So I'm missing a few chats. Richard said right now for the new taxi mission, there's a bonus multiplier based on overall vehicle of the car or overall value of the car. You choose to do taxi missions. So so value now is really upsetting overall profit for taxi missions. Oh, I see what you're saying. Interesting. We'll have to play test that a little bit more to really see that. Okay, but then Devin's saying he's seen differences with the T series. Hey Sleeper, welcome to the chat. Where exactly is China overflow? I can't really find it. Yeah, let me show you. Let me sleep first though, because it's dark out. Go to sunrise. We'll stop by the China overflow on our way out, but let's start heading to Italy. All right. Otis says, "I love the mod. I'm now a silver Patreon member. You locked me in." I appreciate it, Mod. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really appreciate the support. An absolute dream come true. So let's head over to the overflow. You're probably gonna laugh at where it is too. You're probably looking in all the wrong places. I'll take you first to the China garage before we head there though. This is a speed camera right here. Look, they even put a sign. I never ever see that sign though in time. Ooh, red light fine. Okay, yeah, that intersection is danger. Note to self, don't go through there. Oh yeah, Sleeper has almost all the garages in West Coast. We can't find the overflow. That's the one you're missing. All right, so yeah, so you know this area then. This is heading into Chinatown garage. Here's the Chinatown garage. Now if you want to get to overflow, you gotta pay attention here. You're gonna go out this small alley. You're gonna look left. You're gonna look right. And then you're gonna go straight into this alley. And it's right here. Chinatown Overflow. I don't know if I have this. Oh, I do have this. Look at that. Now, Chinatown Overflow is a bit limited. It doesn't have the same stuff you can do, but it gives you more slots for pretty cheap. Swamatron, welcome to the chat. He has a question. How do you start up taxi missions? Yeah, Sleeper. I know, it's right there. I'll show you how to start up taxi missions. But let me show you once we get to Italy, because Italy has is a little bit better for it, in my opinion. But I guess to show you real quick, you just pull up the phone, which you might need a keybind for it, and then you literally just hit taxi. You hit drive now. Now the D series pickup truck is a little weird. I think Tristan's going to work on that a little bit more, but it's always going to give you a default of 6 passenger slots. And this is your value of your vehicle, right? So this would be essentially getting a 1.7 multiplier on taxi stuff. And then you hit drive now, and then you wait for missions, and you go pick people up, and then you deliver them or drop them off. So let's an offer for the track fab formula for 30 grand. Yeah, it's not good either. Let's head over to Italy. Anderson, welcome to the chat. He says, do I need to delete old career mod to get to Italy? I'm part of the Patreon and I can't get it to update. So you'll need to first off be a silver membership. But what you'll need is, you still need to have the base career overhaul installed, the mod in your folder. And then you'll install the Italy mod by just placing that in your mod folder as well. And you don't need to do anything. You don't need a new save. Honestly, I don't know if I even would recommend a new save. It's nice to have starting cash. Oh wait, we got to turn right. So I'll show you how to get into Italy if you have both mods active in your mod stuff. In fact, let me just stop real quick. Let me show you the mods that I have on. It's right here. RLS Crew Overhaul Italy, RLS Crew Overhaul Collection, the actual base game, RLS Crew Overhaul, and then we have a livery pack we're working on. That will come out later. And then of course tire thermals and simple power weight ratio. Those are I always go to. Oh yeah, that turbo will spool. We'll open it up when we get on the bigger highway. It sounds so good. Yeah, we have phones, Swamptron. It's coming to public release next week. We've been testing it. It's awesome. Yeah, 2100 horsepower is a bit nuts. But honestly, I needed it. You know, I started at 1,000, but I didn't really feel that crazy. But 2,000, I mean, I got there so quickly. I said, oh, let's keep it. We'll even turn off traction control or really let this thing eat. Copy that, put it in the mod folder. Yep, no, you're good, Anderson. We probably could do better on instructions for sure. So we have a police incident here. So let's do this from a dig. So we're gonna go ahead and actually, you know, well, yeah, we'll just do it from a dig. What's really cool is it takes a while to spool the turbo from the trans brake. So let's give this a shot. We'll put our foot down. It's building. It's building. It's built. Now again, this new suspension isn't super happy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. That was sketchy. Let's raise this a little bit. There we go. That might help a little bit. But yeah, the new suspension and diff stuff I did isn't helping the truck. Oh, I cannot do this. Come on, don't wreck it. All right, we're not gonna play that hard anymore. It used to be dead as an arrow with a little bit of wavering. I think it's because now I have an open diff. I don't know what I had before, but it could be the open diff in the front really just throwing this thing around. It's an all-wheel drive system too. It's not like a locked four-wheel drive. I did that so I can still have a handbrake. do some drift stuff, make it almost like a... I mean, this was probably closer to Gymkhana vehicle than anything else. But yeah, so it used to be faster and safer. Now it's just kind of sloppy. Still a fun truck. But yeah, I appreciate the nice save. Yeah, that was the... I thought that was it. I thought we were going to Italy with a different truck. Looking like a Mustang driver? Motto, you're so right. Oh, but it hurts so bad. You're not wrong at all. Oh, man. Alright, so we're in this tunnel, right? You saw the tunnel we went in through. You'll notice if you have the Italy pack installed that this tunnel is now open. So we'll just head on in here. And then you'll be driving, and then suddenly you'll be like, man, my game froze. What's going on? Oh my gosh. Can I hear anything? No worries. We're heading to Italy. Super, super cool system. I love it. It's so easy. Is driving like your final drives are way off? Yeah, you know what? I wonder, actually, Devin, that might be it. Let's check that in the tune. That could be it. Good point, Devin. Drive off with no music? That's right, Gerald. I've done that a few times in life where you're just like, you know what? I don't need music. I'm going to go to the slow lane. I'm just going to get home now. That's funny. Tempted to sell one of my Barstows to build a D-Series drag truck. I know, it's so tempting, especially with the Seep engine stuff going on with it. And with the D-Series, there's so many parts, especially in the collection, that you have a lot of customizability. I'm gonna let things load in here. Normally it doesn't take this long. Oh, there we go. And we're in Italy. So one thing you'll notice, if you go to taxi or tow to garage, you don't have anything yet. Try this again. Yeah, so you kind of have to go discover the first one. For now, that's going to change, ideally. We'll head straight over to the first garage. It comes free. Similar to Chinatown Garage, that comes free. You gotta have some landing point. Looks like we have some issues here. Looks like there's an accident. People try to get going and did not get going well. I will say blasting down the Italian highway is a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and take this exit. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Andrew. Yeah, I agree, James. It's an amazing system. I feel so good. And I will get to your message in a second, Riley. I just, Italian roads and reading while driving is a bit more of a challenge than West Coast. All right. With the vehicle selection, have you guys looked at how frequently each car comes up? Been looking for the small race trailer for a couple weeks now. It's hard to keep tabs on all that. Now that you say that, though, I don't know if I've seen the small race trailer in a little bit. I'll have to look into that. That could be missing. That's tough because you can't really buy a frame for that either. There is the wide enclosed trailer that kind of also does the job, but yeah, if you're looking for that specific one, I hope it's not broken, but it could be. I'll take a look at it. Actually, it's on my list to look into. Next time we go for a collection update, it'll probably be a couple weeks still before I attempt another collection update, just because that kind of, I don't know, it's already really big, really bloated. I don't want to add to it, to be honest. But as more mods come out, obviously we're gonna add some. Exotol, welcome to the chat. That's a cool name. Sorry I butchered it. D-Series is usually too heavy for drag, even with Seep. Drag rewards kind of suck now. Yeah, I know what you mean, because I've been doing 8-second runs and I only get like $1,000 out of it. But I'm hoping that I want to see what a 7-second car or even like a high 6 car would really reward out as before we make any kind of change. Blood King, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we are heading over to our first garage. These roads get so tight. It's crazy. It's so good. Here's our first garage. Uncle's Condo is what it's called. Also, fun fact, for those that are already in the beta, we have fixed the map situation. Wait, did we? Yeah, no, we fixed it. It was such a silly mistake, but now the map works. So if we wanted to, we don't have pictures yet, but if we wanted to, this is where Uncle's condo is. So there's that big tunnel you come out of. We just took the first exit, snaked all the way back around. There you go. We'll go through the other garage locations a little bit later too. Here's the mansion. Villa Scuderia. Obviously, we want to get to that one day. It's pretty expensive though. Is this the full Italy map? This is the full Italy map. Really, there's hardly any changes. Only things added to it. Now, West Coast, we have lots of changes, right? We took out chunks of terrain and made things. This doesn't have any of that yet. We're going to purchase Uncle's condo for $0 and get 2 slots. Let's check the tuning on this thing. No, our gear ratios are even. Running 40 psi. I think it's just something. I think it's the what do you call it? The differentials. They're not locking up. Let's go ahead and purchase a new front diff. Go limited slip all around. I mean, you're making 2,000 horsepower. I think it's, you know, we should probably do that. We'll go limited. Now, if you notice, if we go to, let's see, if we go to purchase vehicles, we'll load in a second. You'll see we have -7 slots for everything we have. So we have a lot of downsizing to do before we can add new vehicles. Or we can start buying some property, which we can't at the moment. We'll have to do some jobs. Really not getting good deals here. I'm almost tempted to just start taking some of these offers. I mean, we don't need to right now. It's not holding us up, so let's although it would be nice to have like a nice 4-door truck. Oh, I guess, you know what? Let's take this D series out. Put this away. Actually, shoot. I need to catch up on chat. Whoops. Which truck should we take out? Let me bring both these guys out because they're both 4 doors. So they both realistically could squeeze 6 people. So I do want to use one of these. They kind of fit more. Our orange one here is 500 horsepower of turbo diesel. The red one here is about 200 horsepower of non-turbo vintage diesel. Looks like Zoto used to get 8K run. Now it's only like 3.5. We're doing consistent 6 seconds. Yeah, there's been a lot. You know, it's hard to balance, right? Some people want more. Some people want less. That does seem pretty low for perfecting a car down into the low 6s or into the 6s. But that's tough. A sub 6 car to make money doing drag. Yeah, see, that's too much. I think we need to have 7s. Although I don't want it to be like, hey, I bought a $50,000 drag car and now I'm making easily, you know, 3,000 in every 7 seconds. There's some balancing. I think it could probably be bumped up slightly, but only ever so slightly. Riley says, sweet, loving the game. Anyway, wide close trailer does mint. For now, keep it up, brother. Appreciate it. Now, I just remember that one trailer was broken. I fixed it. I just don't know if the fix actually stuck around now. Now that you're saying you have that issue, I assume you're on the latest collection as well, on 2.0. I just about had a heart attack trying to get to Italy, playing in VR and slamming into an invisible wall in the tunnel before it got fixed. Oh gosh, Luke, that must have been an eye opener for sure. That's hilarious. Yeah, we had that issue upon launch, but it is fixed now. I bet in VR that felt pretty different. Let's see. Who else is tinkering in their garages with one eye right now? One-handed, yeah. Okay, we got one for orange, one for left. Split votes here on what truck we take out. Wolf said, oh, hey, Wolf, welcome to the chat. I haven't seen you in a bit. I can't wait for every version of yours to come out, but I can't wait for this one because literally everything I would like to add, your team already makes it happen. That's awesome. I'm glad we're on the same page and we have a similar pulse on what everyone wants to see and do. Are the Italy houses expensive? Honestly, not really. I'd say on average they're between 200 and 300,000, which isn't that expensive if you took an average, right, of like this, I think 7 or 8 houses that are in it right now. There's a few that are, worth a lot, but most of them, I think the third most expensive is in the 300,000s. Everything else is in that 200 range. And they all offer about the same thing. It's really just about location, which one you want. You could yank the flatbed motor out of the garage one, and if the bed length is the same, that's a good point. That's a good point. Could swap motors. I don't know if I. Seems like a lot of work though. Let's look at the interiors. Nice brown bench seat. Oh, also, I recently bought a truck in real life. My first actual truck in real life. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm getting it registered here soon. Traded a BMW for it. Sounds like a crazy move, but honestly, I needed a truck more than a BMW. A red on red. That's vintage. I think you need a BMW. Yeah, no, I just got rid of one. no, but for Italy, yeah, that would be cool. Let's see. Okay, I think that's more votes for the flatbed. I think we're taking the flatbed. Oh, but then another red tan truck. Man, maybe we'll take both out for a little bit. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what we'll do? We'll take the work truck out, and then we'll start working on the red truck later and drive that around a little bit. I have to sell a whip. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. I'm excited to have it. It's just a Ram 1500. Nothing crazy. Has the 4.5 liter in it, which, is kind of the smallest V8 you can get. But hey, it's a truck and it works, so therefore it's a work truck. All right, let's do some taxi missions. Get to know the map a little bit. Build the taxi here. Hit drive now. Look, now we're in the Italy map as well. Wait, are we? I think so. That map might be wrong. Okay, 2 people for $800 a kilometer. I'll definitely take that. Italy's a lot bigger, so you tend to get rewarded better for those longer drives. Hey, Simp, welcome to the chat. Haven't seen you in a while either. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited for Italy to go public. Obviously we put it in a beta because we wanted it to softly launch, and for those that are really interested and willing to put money down, they normally have a more lenient tolerance for bugs and issues, and that helps us, keep doing this and get paid. So, but we do want it to go free. I probably missed it, but how do you get to Italy career? Yeah, so you just missed it. You might want to rewind a little bit and come back, but it's just the highway tunnel leaving. Not even leaving West Coast, but there's a tunnel in the West Coast that used to be blocked off. Now it's not blocked off. My first truck was a 2002 Ram 1500 4.7 4x4. Nice, with 240 kilometers on the dash. Heated rockers and cab corners. Very nice truck. Nice. Yeah, this is a 2003, so probably same era. But it's a 2-wheel drive. Oh, okay, so somewhere in here is... Okay, looks like we picked them up. You can always check by opening up your phone. Now we're dropping off the passengers, and we are definitely on the Italy map. Very nice. Let's head back here. Last thing they probably expected to see in Italy. Big old flatbed truck rolling through here. So we're getting on the highway, which is great for mileage. Quick, fast mileage. When will it release for free? It's gonna be some time. There's a lot of we're learning a lot in this process. Most of the modding that we do kind of comes from that, what if we did this? Wait, how would that work? And then we start working on it, and then it either happens or it doesn't. So yeah, there's a lot to be learned. We want it to come out right and pretty well working. So it's I would say I wouldn't expect it until after 0.35 drops. We definitely don't want to drop it before that. We want to wait till the next Beam update, because Beam updates will break a lot of things. So we'd hate for it to come out and then suddenly it's broken the week after. I don't know why you'd be banned, Yasm. Reach out on the Discord. We'll look into that. Devin's kind of in charge of that right now, so reach out to Devin there. Drag is too easy to an event. Well, if you're talking skill level of driving the car, yeah, it's easy to drive straight. But you gotta build a car and you gotta tune it right, and that's a whole new skill, and that's what drag racers really like. So, in my opinion, I don't know. Devin's the official, the official unofficial play tester of balance. And he's always leaning to a harder. I mean, he's the one that really spearheaded the hardcore mode. Him and Tristan working together, so he's always going to lean on the heavier side. I'm always going to lean on the easier side. But you know, we don't want to get into the dangerous territories of both of our categories, right? So like, I don't want to make a Forza Horizon where you just have to show up and you're making money essentially. And likewise, we don't want Devin's dream come true to be a or to get too heavy-handed and it be a Dark Souls driving game, right? So there's a balance. And now that we have the two modes, I think we can better balance it in our two different areas. Excuse me. Hey, how do I say that? I feel like that's Spanish. Yako? Wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo. I don't know. That would be cool. I don't know much about Japan other than Fast and Furious, which is, I'm sure, not super accurate. I have not spent much money traveling, that is for sure. Oh, Yasms, you were a jerk to Ginger Snap. Yeah, well, if you make Tess mad, I don't know how much I can help you after that one. I would start with apologizing to her and see how far that gets you. It was good to see you again. Look at these giant cars in their tiny parking spots. All right, so we delivered our taxi people there. There's only 2 people. Let's see how much we made. Made 2.4K. That's pretty good. Especially for this truck not being a super high value truck. Question for you. Do you think you will add access to other maps in the future? That's a great question. I kind of just want to leave that at that. It's definitely something on our minds. 1 person for 500? Nah, no thank you. Exit out of that. Let's wait for another. We have plans. I'll put it that way. Right now we're in the learning phase and seeing what all we can get done, how things work, building tools to hopefully make it easier down the road for us and for others. Swarm said I'm so stuck on deliveries I call them do-liveries. Do-liveries. Get those do-liveries. Yeah. We'll do a couple of deliveries in Italy. Oh, see, this is 6 people. Oh, 1,000 kilometer? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, we will. Let's pick up these people. Where do we gotta go? Let's turn off the phone. Let's open up the map. Okay, so look, so they're still in the airport. It happens quite frequently. It looks like they're in the other parking lot, so let's just loop around. I like to see gooseneck trailer delivery. We sure can try. I only have the 40-footer, which would be a real struggle, but yeah, we'll do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, Zums, that might be your issue there. If you think Tessa's just a random person on the internet, that's, you know, if you want back in, I talked to her. She's the one that has dedicated a ton of time in setting up the Discord and helping with the Discord. Devin's filling in heavily while she's out having a baby, so your call. You know, live your life how you want to. I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to live it, but we talk about having that nice, respectful culture in our communities, and if unfortunately, I don't really care who you are. If you break that or don't jive with that, then it's best for both of us if you aren't there. You know what I mean? But it's good seeing your name in the chat again. All right, so we picked up our people. Where are we heading? Who wants us to cut through there? Let's take a look at the map. Okay, that's not actually very far. Oh, that's fine. I wish it was a little further, but you know, whatever. Let's go down the wrong way, but now we're suddenly in the right way. Christopher said just bought his first garage in hardcore. It took me like 4 hours of playtime. I can finally breathe. I understand that. I have not reached my first garage yet, but I think that's everyone's first, you know, the hardest part for hardcore for them, which is really cool to see. Like I always say, even though hardcore is not my flavor, it makes me really happy that other people enjoy it as much as they are. And I'll be honest, I had so little to do with developing the hardcore side. That really goes to Tristan and Devin. So thank Devin and Tristan for hardcore. But that makes me happy that you guys are enjoying it. I do play on a controller. What is it? An Elite controller? I just got it. I always wanted an Elite controller, and finally the prices seemed to justify their worth. It was like the most base model I could get for like $90, but it does great. I love it. Now I have blinker paddles. I love it. Okay, looks like we're in here. Really have not opened up this truck much. I assume hardcore is more comparable to real life. It is. Well, yeah, it's just everything's harder. Put it that way. Reward. It's not, you know, this isn't exactly how they work out and break down, but rewards are basically half, and the risk or fines is basically doubled. To sum it up briefly. More or less. Alright, let's try to get down this. I don't think there's a one-way, but they sure are treating it like one. Jitter, welcome to the chat. Long time no seen. I was literally about to send you something the other day. I don't think I ended up sending it to you. Maybe I'll have to go find it. Are you not good on a steering wheel? Yeah, so Jitter Slugs is an old-time friend. He's going to give me a hard time. And no, I'm not very good on the wheel compared to controller, alright? It's a common thing. It's a common theme with us driving gamers. I like to see you on a wheel in Forza back in the day. Let's go ahead and deliver our people here. See how much we made. $700 for 6 people. I guess it was a short run, so that's fair enough. No worries. Let's go ahead and pull over here. Wait for the next fare. You need like a taxi symbol on top of this truck. Well, if he doesn't have the money, oh yeah, no, yeah, don't, yeah. Jitter's just here, just here to mess with me. We go back way back in the day. Friends for what, over 10 years? It is satisfying on a wheel. It is really satisfying. Wheel is more immersive, yeah. Until you get like, what is more immersive? And then you try to drift, right? And you're like, oh, maybe I'm not him, kind of thing, right? Let's go ahead. We gotta turn this thing around. Pick up people behind us. At least they're still in the same city. Nothing to see here. Welcome to Italy. So we turn our dually around here. Can you imagine growing up? I mean, I've never been to any other country. But can you imagine being in another country like Italy? And you call a taxi, an Uber, you and your friends, and then this thing shows up, straight work truck from the States. I don't know if they would be nervous or scared or find it super cool. Because like if this came to pick me up in the States, I'd be like, I don't want to do this. I'll wait for the next one. All right, we picked him up. Let's start following the waypoint. Oh, okay, we're circling the block. Very cool. Man, this chat is just going. Moza is a good start. Wow, Moza seems like a high start. I have a Thrustmaster TMX Pro. It does good. But I am ready for a direct drive. Also, important note is that if you crash your car in hardcore before you get 55k, then you pretty much have to start a new save. Yeah, unless you want to walk everywhere and do just car jockeys. That's pretty much all you can do at that point. It's not impossible, but man, does it stink. Okay, that's all right. A little fender bender. Hey, easy. Easy, sir. Let's just go our ways, all right? Let's head up here. Man, this guy's hogging all the road. Dang. Yeah, Italy's a rough place. You know, let's just pull over. Yeah, go get that guy. No, you don't have to stop here. Here you go. Yeesh. So I should have gone out the other exit. Okay, let's hook a left. Controller is way more forgiving. Yeah, and honestly, just, you know, just more enjoyable for me. It's more relaxing. Are we really going straight to the airport? No way. It's such a short run again. That's kind of unlucky. Once we start doing some highway miles, that's where we start getting paid. Hardcore lovers, when I go into the game files and crank up the user cache value. Yeah. I hear you. That's the thing. A lot of people want like things to be even easier sometimes, or like to bring back car flipping and stuff. At that point, if you're just going to exploit, just add the money. It's not hard. And that's fine. Play it how you want. This is single player. There's no what do you call it? There's nothing at stake here. All right, I'm sure we didn't get paid a ton for that. Okay, 2K. That's good. It's not bad. Oh, you know what we need to do? I hate to stop driving because there's a bit of a streak system where the more you do, the better stuff you get or something, the better you get paid. Unfortunately, I'd have to close out the taxi fare in order to check my marketplace values. Simp says, sometimes American cars in Italy are comical, especially on the one-way roads. They really are. Yeah, we need to play again, Jitter. It's been a while. One person for $600. Yeah, no. My Peugeot and Tango I bought will fit in here. Yeah, for sure, Bella. Just switch from a Logitech G29 to a Moza. Very nice. Devin says, Raceless, you should be more active in the Discord. It's quite the experience. Yeah, I'm not great at being active in the Discord or any kind of communication, to be honest. I'm not one for social media or chatting a lot. I'm actually quite introverted, and so even just being in big Discords and communicating a lot can be taxing, right? So, but I enjoy a lot of this stuff. We're not gonna do this one either. And look, so I think because we were skipping those, our little icon here went to 0. So we're just gonna stop driving. It's fine. We lost our streak. Let's check out our marketplace. See if we got new offers. 71. Man, really not getting good offers. I've had these on offer for a while. 45. Let's just take the 45. We'll take the loss. Even though I did some great rock crawl times on it. I'd be interested to see what the latest response is to the latest balance changes on this marketplace, because it feels like it's impossible to make money. What do you do for the clutch and upshifting? I don't know if you're talking to me about the controller, but my left bumper's clutch. I pressed it as if I'm in a clutch. I'm on an automatic. Really, I copy Forza controls just because that's what I'm used to. Let's head back to the garage. Maybe get the gooseneck out, do some deliveries. You did a lot of taxis there. The triggers act as paddles. Well, the paddles act like buttons. I'll put it that way. If we're talking about the controller. I accidentally got rich selling DFA trucks. That's pretty cool. That's fun. I love like that lore of specializing in something, right? If you're going to chop shop, you might as well just mod values anyway. Yeah, totally agree, Exto. Although it would be fun to have a more legit system for chop shopping. Takes some more skill and luck than just buying and selling, or buying and stripping. Almost accidentally exploited earlier. One of the mods had a transmission that I could sell for 1.2 mil. Whoa. Yeah, you gotta be careful with some mods out there. They have some funny values for sure. You're gonna use an Xbox Elite sometimes and use left bumper for clutch and B and X for upshift and downshift. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I will say, if you're gonna get an Elite controller, and especially for like the paddles and stuff and those buttons on the back, by default they are also other buttons on the controller, right? So it's not impossible. You just got to go into the Xbox controller settings and set up some new mappings. So technically my my back of controller buttons are like comma and period and some other combination buttons. So it takes a little setup. It's not one of those like, oh, it's a brand new Xbox button. It's not that way. Devin, an anti-cheat coming to career? No, it's not. No, this is a single player game where you mod. Let's open this thing up. I also don't know how to get off the highway. Assume it's up here. Ah, this looks good. Oh, everyone's taking it. American Power. It's really fun because I'm really starting to get to learn the map too. It like I know our condo's up here, so that's fun to experience. Maybe after we do some cargoes, I'll show you where probably the first house is I'm gonna buy. All these houses are named after RLS staff that have been here for a while and helping out a lot. So every kind of staff member has their house, and which also means I have my own house somewhere in Italy. Maybe you guys have found it. Maybe you guys haven't. Okay. Oh, Devin says the marketplace is the meta for making money. You're doing it wrong. I don't know how I'm doing it wrong. Bought a crawler, did crawling stuff, did all kinds of stuff with it, did some really good times, and no one's interested. Or no one's giving me my value for it. And I don't want to hear the excuse like, oh, well, you didn't add parts. Like, this came with all the top of the line parts. I'd have to downgrade. What are we here for? Oh, we want to do cargo. Should we just go straight to Gooseneck? I think we should. Let's put this this truck away. Bring out this guy. Hey, Justin Revs, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. After 6 week, my wheel. I'm thinking to try a controller. Yeah, you struggled on that wheel, that clutch with that car. All right. I find myself wanting to do wheel when I haven't done anything in the day, or driven, or gone outside. You know, it's one of those like, oh, you know, I've been cooped up in the house. I want to go do something a little more challenging, a little more new. Then I'll pull out the wheel. Oh, you know what? We need to add cargo slots to this trailer, or I mean boxes, I should say. Go. Purchase parts. Thought I already had some. Must have sold them, which is fine. We'll just buy regular boxes. Right now, Italy only has partial deliveries. It will have all the other stuff that typical Career has, as well as the base Overhaul has. We're just not there yet. Hopelessly looking at my marketplace, nothing new. Tempted to just sell it for what that was. Maybe buy a house later. We'll see. Alright. Let's load this thing up. So now most deliveries, you're going to find them at the port. Come on. So that's where we're going to head first, is over to the port. Also, give me 1 second. I made a bowl of ice cream. Didn't really finish it. Yeah, that's a little melted. That's fine. All right, let's head to the port. Box trucks will be the best for Italy. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, look at our first situation here. Yeah, there's no way we make that corner. So let's do what we do best here in America with this truck. We'll just go a little off-road in here. Truck does have 4-wheel drive. I'll be honest, I don't think we're gonna get back on the road. Too many trees. But we're not gonna fully cheese it. We're only gonna partially cheese it. So that we're even gonna get in right back here. Hopefully that fence is okay. What's going on? Okay, I guess I'm in your way somehow. You must be turning. You were going straight. Okay. All right. Cool. Well. All right. Pretend. All right. We're on the road now. This 40-footer is going to be tough. Pulled a T-Series with a 20-foot trailer out of there? Jeez. Turning would be a pain, yeah. I appreciate the good luck. Yeah, we're going to need all we can get. Where do we get the marketplace add-on? That is in beta right now, coming out next week. Are we getting rid of the normal selling? Normal selling is still there. It's just at a decreased cost. Think of it as if you want to insta-sell, if you want to dump your car instantly, you know, realistically, it would not be for a great value. So you take a bit of a cut. I'm just not willing to take that cut right now. Oh, it's also getting dark. That's all right. We'll do delivery, probably head back and sleep maybe. Or we'll just work through the night. We'll see. Oh, we could do a car meet. Oh, I feel like we need a car first. Like a better one. We could pull out our bag D series again. Adapt and overcome these Italian corners. Yeah, I hear you, Justin. Well, what up there? Welcome to the chat. Nothing like a big diesel rumbling through the night in Italy. Maybe I'll turn my Segre back into a box truck. How is that Segre mod, Bella? I have not used it because it's paid and stuff, and I haven't purchased it, but it looks really good, and you've made parts for it. So I'm curious on what's your review of it? What's your thoughts about it? You plan on doing trade-ins? Trade-ins are still a thing. You do have a bit of a cut. Trade-ins are more for like, I don't have garage space, but I really want to move up kind of thing. So yeah, trade-ins are still a thing. Okay, so we are here at the port. I'm gonna have to take this wide. And I don't know what delivery level. I think I'm level 2, so that should really unlock most things. I still need to kind of go through and tune the leveling side of deals. But let's go. So these are all different markets per se. Like you have pasta. This one's I think clothes. One of these is Tasty Cola, and different we'll call them stores need different products, right? So the liquor stores need alcohol and cola. The corner stores need cola and I think I put Crunchies in there because that was like a lore cereal. I went with that. But you get the idea. Like if you're, it's basically based by product. The best way to put it. Now over here is where we're gonna have like real heavier freight, and that's what we're really after because that's gonna be better money and worth the torment here we're about to go through, especially as night falls. Oh man, I want to get on the road. I want to hit the highway. We got to get out of town. We got to get out of the city before the night drops. Okay. We're here. Hopefully we can do some of these deliveries. Nice. We can do a lot of these. Okay, so basically this is the general freight section. There's two heavy freight areas. The one that has more general freight and farm supplies. So this is going to go to different farms. Oh, this one would be good, actually. I do want to go in that direction. And then there's different warehouses throughout the map as well. So, I mean, these are super profitable because they're going the farthest. These are also really heavy. How are these? 1,400. Wow. Let's load up as many as we can of these. Let's go for it. Let's go big. We'll stop by this farm on the way as well. Problem with going to the city this far away, though, and especially in this area, is you don't get a ton of return loads. So there's a balance there. I'm gonna load up all these. See, we're sagging a little bit, but it doesn't look too bad. Let's get out of city before it gets dark. Then I can catch up with chat as well. It does feel a little heavier. Now this isn't a full truckload, this is only, what was it, 10, I think? 8? Probably 8. So, probably not too much for this diesel. Keeps the grip really well. Oh, we got 9 items. Okay, there we go. Yeah, trade-ins are like that for balance. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we'll stop here. Feeling pretty good about getting out of the city without any issues. Haven't done it yet, but I think it'll be alright. Here, one wheel peeling. No need to lock the diffs though. Getting through the city. Gonna turn our lights on. They're really good lights. One thing with Italy so far is there are no city lights. So that's gonna be the big challenge. Definitely don't want to turn there. That's a trap. I think it's this next turn. That's our main turn. Bell says, I like the Segra. Only downside for me is the lack of different cab options. But the creator is working on an update for that already. Definitely worth the money if you want a modern semi. Very cool. Thanks for the feedback. Or information, yeah. Well, I'll have to look into that. The problem is I don't really like to buy mods and play with them on my channel just because if someone sees that, they might think, oh, that's in the mod, or if I get beta, then I'll have that, and I don't want to accidentally mislead. I kind of want to. Everything you see me play with is accessible either through the beta or if you wait long enough, it will be free. The sun is setting. That looks gorgeous. I think our music stopped, so we're gonna fix that here in just a second. Before we start ripping down the highway, I think we'll just pull off. Getting a little tight. Yeah, and then we'll just pull off over here. Oh. I think a good spot. Okay. So let's get that music going again. Let's change up the playlist. Go for something a little more chill. Uh-oh, what? Don't crash. No. Why did you crash? That's a sad day. You guys can't see the error, but we crashed. Where's my... How do I get out of here? Oh, it's not even giving me my mouse. Yep, alright, we'll be right back. We gotta restart the game. That happens. Welcome to beta. Welcome to trying to play such a modded attempt at Italy. Happens to the best of us. That was a good load, too. We'll reset it back to morning, too. That lighting was beautiful, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do hardcore, you got to do a brand new save. In fact, I can show you right now. Go to career. Go to new. Here's your hardcore mode option. Caution. You know what you should do is if you're going to play hardcore, read Devin's write-up on it. A lot of really important instructions on there. Hey, I appreciate Christopher, and the beta's worth it. I enjoy it. I would suggest it. A little biased, but this is 100% where I'd use the first Patreon just because it's how far the camera is. Oh, the first person. Oh yeah. I thought about it too. That distance was getting the best of me. Yep. I was looking forward to that run. We'll do that again. We'll try to get another load. Something else I want to do, and this might just be me, but I feel like all these... Whoa. It's our trailer. I feel like all these milestones, I swear they lag on the way in. Let me just claim them real quick. Perfect. How much money do we have now? Wow, that was like 15 grand worth. Awesome. We're gonna be I think we'll be able to buy a house today. Let me know, guys. Do you guys like this live stream stuff more than videos? Because it's easier for me. Might just do more of this kind of stuff. I enjoy the big cinematic stuff. That Sick Week Day 2 is really fun making the cinematic race for that, but yeah, trying to change things up a little bit. It's just reminded me I can sleep in hardcore now. Oh, I never thought about that with hardcore. Yeah, you can't sleep until you get your own house. Jackknifing. All right, hold on. Do I need 4-wheel drive? What's going on here? What the heck? Is it stuck? It's stuck on my, Okay, that wasn't me. It got stuck. Come on. I'm gonna break this thing loose. There it is. Oh, only to get stuck again. Nailed it. Like it never even happened. Straight as an arrow. Well, maybe. Kind of close. All right, we have some small alignment issues, but I think I can deal with that. Let's head back into port. Justin says he was having issues with the phone and taxi after coming from West Coast. After I reset, no more issues. Crashes aren't the worst all the time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, so maybe that crash was related. I love the streams. I can play along with it. Yeah, I like that. I like that aspect, Christopher. You know what we need to do? Well, you know what? I don't want to. I'm getting too ahead of myself. I have an idea for a fun live stream involving everybody. I'm glad you guys enjoy the streams. That's good. Both are lit. Awesome. Good answer. I like that answer too. Honest feedback's the best feedback, but positive feedback sure does feel good. It's like we got a slow intersection as everyone works their way logically through it. That box truck is ideal for this area. Classic beam clipping. Yep. Interior cam is underrated. It really is. Even that it sounds good. This interior looks great. This is when you're on a wheel, an interior, woof. You're in a new game. And if you have the PC and the equipment and can do VR, wow. Make sure you go touch grass at some point because you will not be leaving. All right, let's make sure we make this corner though. I'm not confident I can do this in first person. Nice. All right. I think what we'll also do is turn off traction control once we get loaded up and going again. I like to take this loop here just so then I'm turned around. Probably best to go under this crane. Again, all these like road textures and tire tracks, this was not placed by me. This is all vanilla. Loaded up here. Yeah, we got that same general freight going to Portino, so let's just pick up where we left off. 9 items, here we go. Let's turn off that traction control. Just one wheel peeling. Will be easier on the throttle. I'd say head trackers are better for BeamNG than full VR. Yeah, I haven't tried that yet. That was on. That was like my one thing I was going to get myself for Christmas was a head tracking thing. But then right before Christmas, my controller really started deteriorating, and I figured, you know what, having a better controller would be much more important to me than a head tracker. So opted for the head tracker. So maybe one day I'll end up getting one, but. It seems like it'd be fun. I just wasn't ready to kind of put money down yet and make that gamble. Because nothing is worse than getting equipment or stuff and then you're not enjoying it. Maybe we will turn track neutral on. We'll even lock the diffs. Oh, re-scraping? Is that what's going on? Sorry, we got four-wheel drive. Mr. Box Truck, I need to turn here. Surely you saw that coming, right? You know, commercial delivery man to commercial delivery man. Okay, our temps are getting a little warm. So let's keep an eye on that as we're hauling here. Excuse me. Let's see. I sold my hardcore starter Piccolina and only have 3K to spend. Never have I ever been so happy to visit Joe's Junk. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think you can purchase. Oh no, because you have your house now. That's right. Yeah. Game really opened up for you. Getting your own car now. Very nice. Scored a D-Series engine frame for $700. Gonna slap a tow hitch on it and get to work. Hey man, whatever. Your immersion is your immersion. Do what you want. You know, I've seen people driving just frames of trucks around. Actually, not in real life, but on videos. Definitely a thing. Okay, luckily the day-night kind of was about the same, so we're picking up really right where we left off. We're not gonna stop for music this time. We're just gonna hit the highway. The sun sets. Maybe we can get to the coastal road. By the time the sun really gets low. My Brucko Bastion was returned from the movie studio. Oh, that's right. Very cool. I wonder if that's what kind of broke things earlier. Well, no, because that wouldn't have happened earlier. Alright, let's get on that highway. Let's do some first person now that we're on the highway. Got some lights on. Let her shift, come on. There we go. I'm actually going to pause real quick, and can I clear that waypoint? I really don't need it. It's kind of killing me. Oh, please? Oh, perfect. Whoa, okay, I don't know why she revved like that. I'm scared to put it back in drive. Alright, we're good. Ooh, jeez. Alright, where were we? hey, I don't know how to say your name. Call me. Welcome to the chat. I never really liked my track hour and race sims. Interesting. I was making those dough liveries. Yep, trying to make that money. So it was what, 1,500 a box? I got 9 of them. That's almost 10. So you can almost say that's... It's really not 15,000. Am I mathing wrong? 1,000 times 10. Oh wow, we might be hitting some good money here. I think 15,000 is a little much for 9 boxes, but we'll see. Strap down that lawn chair and radiator and call it a day. That's right, Chris. Oh man. Yeah, day looks a lot better in Italy. Oh, why does day look better in Italy? I don't know. It just looks gorgeous. Probably because Italy's what is it? I think it's the most recent modern map BeamNG created. The latest tech, PBR, all that fun stuff. Look at that sunset. Beautiful. I love it. You know who else has a good sunset? Whoa, where's our brakes? Is, what's it called? Motortown. Man, that's a beautiful game. That day-night cycle. Seeing some Willie Nelson while you're on the highway. There you go. I am no singer whatsoever. You guys will all leave if I start, but I like the vibes. Honestly, I'll be honest. When I drove my truck for the first time in real life, my new one, I felt different. Something about me was different. Most of my cars, let's say most of my cars. A lot of my cars lately have been BMWs. And so I already have the whole, you know, BMW no blinker thing. I always use my blinker, but there's a little bit of a stigma with that. But man, I was in that Ram and I started like following someone. I accidentally started tailgating. I don't know what got over me. It just kind of happened. Turn on those high beams. Now we understand BeamNG isn't really known or made for its lighting system. But this is pretty good. I'm happy with it. I'd ask for AI updates before I ask for lighting changes, to be honest. Are you able to be a cop in a career mode? Yes, you can. Welcome to Chat Raid. And you can do that in Italy as well. There's a spot over in the port area. There's a big building that has something to do with like emergency services. You can certify your cop car there or purchase a police car and play as a police, taking down AI, making money. You want to be tactful with it, as I think at the very second repairs cost money, but eventually they won't. Or it'll be updated to be not so egregious. But yeah, it's a good time. You gotta really strategically take down AI. This is really hard to read chat while driving. There's a lot of traffic on Italy, despite it being nighttime. A little different than West Coast. BeamNG Auto sucks? You mean the automatic? I love it. I think it's really good. But maybe you're talking about something else. Let's see. Are you playing? You are playing on standard. That would be $760 in hardcore. The game for people with hair on their chest, whatever. the game for people with time on their hands. Let's put it that way. All right. I feel like, I mean, somehow my trailer's not scraping, but I don't know how. Go back to external. Can't hear third person. I love this nighttime vibe. While lights will be coming to Italy, we're not going to light up these roads. These roads are meant to be dark at night. I mean, this is an experience. We get pull-offs here. Need to take a break. I might hit that car. Okay, we did not. That's good. Is it me, or is your trailer in your left mirror demonic? What? I see what you're saying there. They look like skull with eyes there. That's hilarious. Okay, what's going on? All right, I just got too slow. How do I certify my cop car on West Coast? So there's a police station in West Coast in the city. You just head over there, head into the first parking spot, and you can certify your custom car. Now it does take 4 hours and 10 grand, and that's 4 hours like in real life hours. Like you can turn off the game, come back, but yeah, that's how you do it if you want to certify your own car. Now you can just buy a police car and call it good. You're automatically certified, but yeah, those are your options there. Hey Leggett, welcome to the chat. Also, I'm probably butchering everybody's names. I apologize. But I'm probably not going to change. Just to be real. This is quite the journey, which feels so good. An offer for my Ibex for 69 grand. Yeah, see, that's not worth it either. I paid 84. It's worth, or I paid 81. It's worth 83. I did some really cool stuff with it, and I'm not getting anything. Maybe I'll have to like change the paint color or something silly. It's never been repaired. Is the AI traffic... wait, let me read that. Is there a way to make AI spawn farther away? It's a good question. Maybe. That might be computer spec limited, physical limited, or hardware limited, I guess is the right term. Yeah, the AI traffic is annoying. They brake check you for no reason. Yeah, well, especially if you tailgate them. They actually have a personality. They got like a coded in like personality of like, you know, brake checking. They'll start to do this. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's kind of cool, but then until they start getting really aggressive. I picked up a Ram dually. Ooh, very nice. Oh, I'm out of my career save to have in real life cars. Then you picked up a Ram dually. I thought you meant real life. I mean, both are really cool. Don't get me wrong, but that would be interesting to see the Ram dually. You should post that in the Discord. There's a spot for showing off your cars in career mode. Sometimes I scroll through there just to get some inspiration and motivation. All right, we made it to Portino. Is this it? Oh my gosh, this is so different at night. Thought we were pulling into a neighborhood, but this is the city. So the thinking with this is there's really not a whole lot going on in Portino. So big freight stuff, I mean, it has to be going to the docks, right? So we're going to back this one in. Thank goodness I have some really bright reverse lights. I'm gonna have to have my foot on the brake just so I can see. Now you don't have to necessarily drive into the parking spot. You can walk out, and as long as your truck is near, it will recognize that. But we have made it. Drop off our stuff. Okay, we made 14 grand. I mean, that's not bad for the work we just put in. I would have expected to... that still feels kind of high. Be unlocked large. Yeah, and the XP got a little wild. Might have to look into that. It's so hard balancing this stuff. I'd almost say that there's pieces missing to balance it correctly, but this is a lot better than what it was when it was broken. Hey James, have a good night. Oh wait, no, you said got mine right. Sorry, I can't see well. Alcala, welcome to the chat. Amazing content, new to the game in general. How do I interact with trailers with manual controls in career mode? I can't figure it out for the life of me. You can press L, or you can click on them. I don't know exactly what kind of interactions you're trying to have, but if I can zoom in here, there's a control panel right here. If you hover over with your mouse, you can have buttons here, and you can press them. It'll start to do things. That's probably the best way. Or just pressing L or backing into some trailer hitches, that helps too. Let's see, looks like they have some parcels here. They only have 3. Looks like 2 are going to the airport, 1's back to Norte. I almost say let's go back to Norte. That's closer to home. Oh, the airport's right there. Oh, we never did stop at that place I wanted to stop at. Let's head to let's do the airport. Go somewhere different. All right, let me catch up here. Imagine getting a truck up one of those small roads in Italy. Yeah, that'd be nuts. I like it when they get mad. I like it when the AI have a personality too. It's pretty fun. What's your FPS? Let's take a look. Okay, we're averaging 60. I have noticed, or I've heard reports that people in Italy are getting way better FPS than West Coast. People that struggle to get 30, 40 are getting 60 in Italy, is what I'm seeing or hearing. Obviously, mileage may vary, but I mean, granted, Italy doesn't have any lights, and that's heavy. But just in general, even during the day, Italy seems to be a bit better right now. Subject to change. Right now our camera is a little busted because we're like connected but not connected. So I'm going to reconnect my trailer. Hit L. Hit L again. There we go. Wait, what? You're on Tevin says I'm on dev build, which means you didn't do enough with that vehicle for it to be worth anything to anyone. You have to do like 10 event competitions before you even get considered for an offer. Yeah, let's talk about that. That's too much. I think that's a little too much. I'd settle for 5. I don't have to do the same rock crawl 10 times in a row just to add value to my vehicle. Alright, let's try to get up this hill. We're in 4-wheel drive. I think the trailer's scraping a little bit. Definitely scraping. Something's a little amiss. There we go. Oh, our gas is getting low. Oh, there's a gas station right here. But that's impossible to get in with the trailer. How much gas were we using? I don't want to run out. Do you have any idea? Let me read your chat, Rated. Hold on. My Mixed Crown Vic, which is fully marked as not giving you a prompt for anything. Wondering if it's because it's a mod. Oh yeah, that can happen. A lot of mods don't have opening vehicle buttons and stuff. That comes down to the mod. Yep. You know I'm a modded Crown Vic. Okay, yeah. Sorry, missed your chat, Raid. Sorry about that. It's only 2 for crawler, but check the FRE times on it. Your best FRE times got wiped. Oh, maybe that's okay. Maybe that's the case. So I did like 5, probably did like 6 or 7 crawls, 1 mud drag. Oh, our traction control is overworked, and our 2-wheel drive, our 4-wheel drive, and then I did like 2 or 3 King of the Hammers, and it's still not selling well. So I think we need to revisit that balance a little bit. You know, if you want it a little harder, let's throw it into hardcore mode. You know what I mean? All right, let's head up here. Okay, there's gonna be a farmhouse on the right. I do want to stop at. Man, our gas is getting low. You know what we're gonna do? I've played enough SnowRunner to know that sometimes you just need to play smart. We're dropping the trailer here. It'll be fine. We're turning around, backtracking a little bit, and we are going to go get some more gas. That's the play. That's the smart move. That is the smart move. What? I was going the same speed as you, officer. You know, I don't have the gas to run from you. This is ridiculous. I'm new here. Here's my visa. You're picking on me for driving a big truck. I don't even know if he gave me a ticket for that. I didn't see any money transaction. We're just gonna speed right again right in front of him. I don't know what the speed limit is, but I guess 50 does feel pretty fast. Yeah, we don't want to run this diesel dry. That would be a mistake. Alrighty. I'm surprised that cop didn't go after us. I guess we weren't going that fast. Just felt fast. Now, here's the ultimate test. Did I did I code all the gas stations correctly? I never did go test every single one like I wanted to. Just didn't have the time. But they should all work. Please? No? Okay, maybe this gas station doesn't work. That's a problem. That's a bummer. I don't know of a different gas. See, now we've hurt ourselves more than we've helped ourselves. I can't believe that doesn't work. Look at the map real quick. Oh, that's not the map I wanted to look at. Can I look at my regular map, please? I guess not. Let me just look at something real quick. Okay, that makes sense. There were never any triggers here to begin with. So, like, by vanilla, this wasn't really... Maybe because it's abandoned? I just got up to work. Welcome, Static. Yeah. It's almost like we're in voice chat right now if we want to talk about balance, but you are also in dev where you make a lot of rolling changes. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, no, this is very much like the dev branch. I'm not upset about it. That's the one that doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah, Devin, I see you finally found the one you missed. You did tell me that like a week ago that I missed one. I never circled back. Raid asks, is it supposed to tell me something when I'm the cop car or something because it isn't working in the Crown Vic? Yeah, so top left, it will say that you are a cop. I will say with modded cars, you might have to manually assign that by going to the police station just because it's a mod. We can't really account for however they coded their stuff. Yeah, so let's go ahead and not see my right corner. I don't know what's there, what's not there. We've kept this truck in such good condition. I don't know where the next gas station is. I don't think there's one to the right. There's one up the mountain, but there's no way we'd get to that. We're just gonna have to see how far we can get. We're gonna sip on fuel if we can. Go on map. Yeah, so I guess because we're in this what do you call it? Delivery, the map is kind of nerfed unless there's another option. I see it's map, but like my cargo. I don't want to see my cargo. I want to see the whole map. Yep. I hit close. It just closes everything. That's fine. We'll do what we can. I really don't know. I think the next one is in Norte though. I think we're gonna run out of gas, sadly. Lessons learned. Watch your fuel tanks when you're running around Italy. It's a big map. Not a ton of gas stations. Sign does say closed in Italian. Oh, good to know. Good to know. So maybe I won't add it then, because that would be breaking the lore of the game. Hey Ray, no worries. There's we're all trying to figure things out here, and you know, starting new can be tough, especially if you haven't watched, you know, like every live stream and content, or played for years. All right, let's load this back up. We're just gonna get as far as we can. Ran out of gas with your T-Series, the full load. It feels bad. There's another station near the airport. Okay, we'll try to get there. Is it in the airport? I'm trying to think. I don't think there's one in that town. Oh, yeah, right outside the airport. Duh. I know that one. So we'll probably also just end up taking one of these Ibex sale offers, just because in the current dev build we're not going to get a good thing out of it unless we go back to West Coast and do more stuff. So next time we stop, we'll sell that. Yeah, Gerald, you're right about the gas station up ahead. I don't know if we're going to make it, but we'll do our best. We're going to be so easy. We're going first person. That's how easy on the throttle we're going to be. Low RPM. Mind the erratic steering. I'll try to be smooth. But what do we want to do after this? I think this is going to be the last delivery for this truck, especially if we run out of gas. We've had a taste of it. We could work on the D series, the Clifford 2.0, the mud truck, the mud diesel. There's really no mud missions here, but we could go back to West Coast and do some mud missions there. I don't know if I have the... I guess I do have the money to complete it. I do want to check out a house to see if we can afford it. I can't remember what the price was I put it as. Pretty sure we can't, but at least we can know what we gotta get up to. But right now we're just, you know, we gotta get the gas. We gotta drop off this thing. Oh, she's sputtering. That's a sputter. I'm constant throttle. Come on. Don't do this to me. That's it. That's all she is. And we're gonna block traffic. So close. So close. We'll roll as far as we can. Maybe it's a downhill part. I'm not seeing it. We're gonna pull over. Yeah, the whole day-night cycle is longer. Hey, we're rolling, actually. No way we roll all the way. I'd like to, you know, yeah, let's just roll over off the road here. Refueling option would be nice. Because really, we're SOL. That's it. Unless we go get a different truck. You know what? What if we do that? Let's do that. Let's see, unload. That should hit the ground. Stop. Perfect. Turn off the lights. Let this thing roll away. We're gonna taxi away. Oh, I don't know if we can taxi. I think it might cancel the thing too. Towing to garage will do. Okay, but I think we can taxi. Maybe. Still have our mission. Sweet. Okay. Wow, it's dark here. Let's see. Both of these have a gooseneck. Let's go for this truck since this is what we're going to work on next, I think. We might end up selling that other red D series. Sigh, hazard light. I thought about putting a blinker on. It would have been the smart move for sure. These headlights are not great. All right. Clifford 2.0 to the rescue. Wait, let me make sure it does have the right hitch. Yeah, okay, we're good. I don't want to hit the tree. I don't see where the trees are. Okay, best way to the highway. We gotta head back down to that roundabout. We need a light of the house? Yeah, no, absolutely. These are all things that you forget when you do the whole dev work during the day. Yeah, that will be on the list soon. Set trailer as favorite, drive to drive. No, Devin, stop that. We're not doing that. Here's a bit of a way to cheese trailers. Devin's pointing it out in the chat. Oh, we're coming in hot. Okay, let me get on the highway before I start reading chats. That's dangerous. For 185 horsepower, this feels pretty quick. Granted, we're used to hauling a trailer, so it does make sense. Alright, let's light it up here. The reason why I don't use hazards is because once a long time ago, I marked hazards as... Is this car going the wrong way? It totally was. As like spawn traffic. And so like as a habit, I just don't press the button. The cargo is abandoned. Oh no, it was. You're right, John. When did that happen? Probably when I got the other truck out, maybe? Because I taxied and it was fine. B33 says, do you think you will add an option so you can get out of your vehicles, walk to a gas station, and take gas back to your car? Maybe. Probably figure out something. I think it'd be more fun to use some kind of gas truck or something. But yeah, that's definitely a good idea. A little tricky on how exactly we'd implement that. Oh dang, I guess the cargo is abandoned. I guess the least we can do is go tow our trucks back. We'll at least do that. He found another by accident. Yeah, I hear that, Devin. Yeah, jerrycan would be clutch. How to make more money than just towing? There's lots of ways. Taxi is a really good one right now. If you are familiar with the car market, you could try your hand at flipping cars and selling them through the market system and waiting for good offers. If you're still on West Coast, free roam events would be a good bread and butter, especially if there's a certain type of motorsport you like. As far as Italy goes right now, I'd probably say it's a mixture of either towing or deliveries or taxis. It's kind of all you got. Well, or playing as police. Do that too. Oh wait, we're missing these offers. I'll pull over the next spot. Let's go ahead and sell that. Or we could work on the truck, head back to West Coast, take the Ibex off-roading again, and try to get some better value out of it, as well as do some mud stuff. Could do that. Yeah, we weren't super close. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, you too? Wow, what are you guys, friends? Going to the same bar or something? Come on. Just put the address in the GPS. And the lights off these trees look really good, not gonna lie. Can you believe this is BeamNG, the hardcore physics simulator? Like, think back to Rigs of Rods if you ever played that, and now look at this. It's not bad, not bad. Emergency refuel option, yeah, that'd probably be the easiest, to be honest. The tow is going to cost you another 3K on top of the 3K you already lost. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's just drive these guys back. How do I get to Italy? First, you need to be a Patreon member, and then if you do all that and get it installed, I assume, then there's a tunnel you'll go through in West Coast that will take you to Italy. It will load you into Italy. You know, even if we didn't double back, I don't think we would have made it. We were pretty far away. We're gonna test this this D35 here, Clifford 2.0, on towing here in a second. It's gonna have the load of its life. Yeah, we were so far away. And I can't believe the cargo is abandoned. That's a bummer. There she is. Although, how do we... Oh, it's going to be tricky to get her on the trailer. Oh my gosh. Wait, we have the cargo boxes on the trailer. We can't tow it away. We can't tow the D-Series on the D-Series. Okay, new option. Last chance here. I have an idea. This is a this is a long truck. We are going to flat tow her. Here's the blinkers on for safety. It's really not much, but that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this thing in neutral with lights on. And okay, neutral, nothing, no brakes on. Hop in the truck, back up a little bit. Now the goal here is to not rip off the front bumper of our Daytona, our work truck. Let's see. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but let's go ahead and hook it up to the bumper. That should join up, perfect. Now, as long as we drive carefully, Alt-N is flashlight and walking mode. What? Oh my gosh, we have flashlights? How did I know this? What is this, Arma? That's cool. That's good to know. That's huge. Alright. Let's get this show on the road. Wish you could open the vehicle selector in career and only be able to spawn like props and stuff. That would be helpful to use rope prop mod. Yeah, I've never used a rope prop mod, but I've heard good things about it. Is this actually attached? I don't know if this is. I think it's attached. It doesn't seem attached. It seems barely attached. Oh gosh. This has gotten a lot sketchier than I thought. Now I've had it to where it actually like hooks up like a trailer. Whoa. That's not a good sign. Oh boy. I think it tried to hook up. Oh no. Simulation paused. Ooh, you know you did it good when that happened. Oh no. I'm a force restart real quick. I don't want to know what that was about to cost us. I hope that didn't save. I'm sure it didn't. I didn't see anything that would have saved that. Wow. Welcome to career. Yeah, static. That was broken. All right, let's hop back in. Let's see where where we're at. What's going on? We do have some good money. I think we'll sleep. Turn it today. I'll show you the house I want to buy. Maybe work on the trek. Head to West Coast. Yeah, Devin, if that saved, that would have been like another 40K. Okay, we're back at home. Wow, $1,300 penalty on that cargo. Woof. I'm sorry, I did my best. Let's go ahead and sleep. I want to see the daytime. It should save after a big crash in dev. That'd be awful. All right. Let's put all these guys. Oh, everything did spawn back in. We do need some repairs on our D series. I think that's just from driving it and stuff. I think that's regular wear and tear. It's quite expensive, actually. How much is this truck worth? It's worth 57. I think we'll just run it through insurance. Oh, we have 16 vouchers? Yeah, we're going to run a voucher. Absolutely. Trying to save up some Italy houses. Let's put this back in storage. Everything's in storage. Let's bring this out. Yeah, there's our big old D35. Will it be in the realms of possibilities to deliver from Italy to West Coast? Yes, it is in the realms of possibilities. I'll put it that way. I wouldn't say it's like the highest of our priority, but it's one of those things that I would imagine we get to at some point. Let me give you an idea of what I want to do to this truck. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Let's see. It's Highboy independent suspension. That's amazing. The biggest you can get. There we go. I mean, talk about lifted. See, front coilovers. Yeah, everything. I mean, all the suspension stuff is pretty much the same. I know we're going to want lockers. Go ahead and do that now. So we got 123. 355 is kind of tall. We'll leave it for now, just because we don't know what we want. Put these as lockers as well. You mean over 6.5 mil in your hardcore? Jeez. You guys, do you have a lawn? Do you need to touch grass? Do we need to go play some more Arma? What's going on, man? Still at $544. Yeah, that's where I normally sit at. Okay, for wheels, I would have liked to keep this as a 6 lug. It's not going to be... Oh, wait, no, these were 8 lugs. Okay, just kidding. That's fine. Run your 8 lug. No, I want what I had. What if I put this back on? Okay, and then go back to Highboy. Perfect. Do I have my rear locker still? No, that's okay. That's I figured. Okay, we got the suspension. I want this build to be kind of a process. I don't want to just like do it all at once. I want to make sure we do it right along the way. So let's just start with that and start dialing in the ride height. That's already 12 grand right there. Let's hop in this thing. Remember, this is going to be our deep mud truck that gets us through the deep mud. It's going to have to happen. Devin, how many hours do you have in Beam? That's a good question. Oh, gosh. Okay, look at that. We have so much room for spring height. Things are going to get a little weird, but just hang with me. Yep, that's pretty weird. I don't think the rear is supposed to be like that though. Okay, that's way too soft. I normally like it to be just to where it's at ride height, but not really bouncing too much. And some of that could be actually dampening. That was slower. I don't want it to sag though. A little better. Let's work on the front. Oh, we're not gonna really get anywhere in the front. I think a lot of this is pure, we call it, just kind of geometry. Just lower these dampeners a little bit. I think those are fine. We'll drop this a little bit more. Yeah, okay, that's too much. All right. We'll go 20. Go 20. All right, now let's look at camber. Obviously, the back wheels are cambered out more than they should. Let's bring that up a bit. That's a pretty good change there. Front is slightly cambered. I do want to bring that in a little bit as well. Missing big old tires. Yeah, we'll get some bigger tires. I think. At some point for sure, but maybe not right this second. Let's raise that. It looks like it's squatting just a little bit. We don't want that. And tires are fine. Tire pressure is fine. Yeah, okay. Not a whole lot. You know, keep it simple. One change at a time. Okay. Definitely feeling a little weird. But yeah, these are going to have some big tires on it. The biggest I can get. Now imagine seeing this in Italy. I don't think it can do. Can it do a burnout? Oh yeah. Oh okay, it can do one wheel. How about two? Oh yeah, easy. Okay. Now I don't know if I can fit the actual mud tires I want on yet. Let's try to do a little hill test here. Go. I thought she'd break loose, but she is not breaking loose. Let's go to 4-wheel low. Okay, we did not lock the fronts. Let's try that. Okay, it's pretty tough. This gives us a baseline. Alright, she's not doing it. Let's head back. And steering is not happy. Steering is not really there. Starting to look like a country music video. Yeah. I really thought that was going to be it. Okay, no worries. All right. Let's finish the track. Let's put some tires on it. It's gonna need a lot of engine work as well. So I don't know if I want to go for like a bogger style that has, you know, oh dang it, that felt weird. That torque converter is old or something. I don't know if I want to, my two-wheel drive too, that might be part of it. I don't know if I want to go like big bogger tire wheel, or if I want to go like tractor wheel that really digs down into the mud. Man, oh, we just broke the steering actually. Hit that curb while turned. Yeah, look at that. That one wheel is saying, I don't want to work anymore. At least we're here. Hopefully we don't have anything to actually repair. I guess we do have a voucher just in case. Ooh, we do have to repair it. What did we break? And $1,200 worth apparently. Do we want to keep this like off the facts sheet? Try to keep the value? I think we do. It's not a whole lot of difference there. Oh, I forgot it takes time. Oh, but I don't want to expedite it. Okay, well, while we wait to 3 minutes on that. What do we do with this truck? I don't really have a unique use case for it. I mean, it's a nice diesel dually. It's a great work truck. But I already have a good work truck. I don't know if I need another bogger, because we're making a bogger now. I think it's a bit stiff. Yeah, it was not happy. Looks like the wheel is flopping around. Yeah. The tire was not happy in that last truck. A tow rig? Yeah, but like that's what the orange truck was meant to do it. 2,000 horsepower it? It'd be a diesel. Well, I mean, the mud truck, the mud bogger, the Clifford 2.0 is going to be the high horsepower diesel. I could just kind of keep it. I don't know. It's a good truck. It's a good looking truck. What's the mileage on this thing? 228,000 miles. Okay, so it's kind of high mileage. That's okay. Nice big bed. Drag build? Sell it to get a Barstow? You do need a good drag car. Although now we're in Italy, so a lot of the drag stuff goes back to West Coast. I gotta add a lot of free room events. Still a lot more work to do. Hey, Sad. Sad says, I love the mod. Are you one of the editors? Yeah, I have a hand in it. Yeah. Tristan and I co-author this, I think is the best way to put it. I started this mod back in March. Tristan joined the team back in May. And we've just fallen in love with this project, and now we do it full time. As best as we can. For diesel, it ain't that bad. Yeah. Oh, that's true. The mileage, for sure. Let's head back over here. But yeah, check out the channel. We have lots of content on... This is kind of the main way we release updates and chat about it. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to take out our bag D series. We need to see if that new diff setup helped. Speaking of 2,000 horsepower. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, because I keep forgetting, this game is like perfect for ADD or something. Can you just show me a side quest? Let's go to the bed. Ah, thanks for subscribing, Brandon. Appreciate it. Bed accessory. Nope. Like bed upfit or something. Oh, I can't have the spoiler and a where is it? A bed cover? Oh man. Oh wait. No, I can. Cool. I'll have to paint it again, but we do have some clipping going on though. That's a problem. What kind of other bed covers do we have? Bed cover black. A little happier. No, it's not happier at all. You get a camper shell? Oh, that camper shell. Okay, that makes sense. Get a storm probe? I don't think I've seen all these. That's cool. I wonder what we could use for that. That could be kind of fun. Okay, I think we just don't do anything yet. I want to keep the spoiler. Wait, make Italy more street racing based because there's no racetrack and the highways are great? That's a good idea. Yeah. Street racing's a little challenging in the sense of like getting AI involved, but I do need to bring back AI missions. It's a goal of mine at some point soon-ish. Alright, let's take it to the highway, see how this thing does now that we have better diffs installed. I'm glad you enjoy it, Sad. When you go to the car meet to increase your car value. Yeah, that's a cool feature. Let me just double check something. I don't think we're getting good offers. Yeah. Alrighty. Is Italy less demanding than West Coast? As it stands right now, yeah, it is way better. Now, that's subject to change as we add more stuff, right? But let's raise the rear. There we go. Put in kill mode. Doesn't look the greatest, but we're gonna need it to when the rear end squats. Should you paint it pink and yellow? No, that's not my colors, Justin. Let's see. All right, roundabout. Carjacking a T-Series with another T-Series flatbed rental. Let's call it. That's funny. It would be nice to have a car score in race against AI. AI configs with similar scoring drag or track. Yeah. You kind of have to manually write that in as far as AI cars, which ones you're going to do. It'd be a possibility in the future, for sure. I think we could see that this year at some point. Kind of measured on power to weight ratio. All right, let's turn off traction control. Is not about to be happy. In fact, let's get up to the bridge, give these guys some space, if we can. It barely fits through a Spearleaf tunnel. Oh gosh, can't imagine that in Italy. All right, we'll go from a dig on the trans brake. Oh, it's so much better. That's so much better. Hi, officer. I don't know what that noise was behind you. It surely wasn't me. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Here we go. You know, I think I might need to raise the suspension in the front as well, just right now, while we're doing this. Beauty of air ride. There we go. I saw a tire clipping. Uh-oh. I'm one-handed. Okay, we're kind of goofy raised, but about function right now. Yeah, this truck is happy. Oh boy. I don't know if I upgraded the brakes in this. No, I did. I'm on semi-race, I think. Yeah, this thing does glide. Italy may be less demanding, but their roads are a lot smaller and there's more invisible objects that will ruin your car. Absolutely. But from a performance standpoint, definitely less demanding. Hey, we got away too. But I like the challenge of the map. What are you doing? Don't... Oh my gosh. You're not after me anymore. You shouldn't be after me anymore. Okay. Well, that's a bummer. That happens. Welcome to AI in our current state right now. I guess some people never forget. Let's try to no hezzy our way through here. It's kind of hard because this truck it really wants to be all or nothing. And I'm kind of scared to commit. So at some of the speed, oh gosh. I was using Scintilla earlier, just testing. Man, that thing ate up the highway. It was great. Oh, this is so much better. Oh boy, that's my exit. That's my exit. Running out of brakes. That's my exit. There we go. Oh boy. All right. Corrupt Italian cop. Yeah, that was rough. Oh, there's a cop up there. We can go and air down a little bit. Nice. Love it. Oh, want to keep a safe distance. Maybe I didn't evade that last time. Maybe he just seen me. Guy might be angry. Yeah, that guy wants to kill. Oh, we hit that wall. Alright. They'll never think to look down the street. Oh yeah, so Justin, yeah, you're right. He spotted me at the last second. Yeah, that must have been what happened. Cheaper than your 11K racing fine in hardcore? Yeesh. That's nuts. Almost out of fuel. Hey, good point. Oh, and here's the cop. Let's go get some fuel. Induction system damaged. Never understood the induction system damage. Doesn't seem to really make a difference. Thanks for subscribing, Ryan. Appreciate it. I mean, she still feels fast. Oh, she doesn't have the brakes though. Okay, so there's a gas station. I think there's two in Norte. One's off to the right, one's off to the left. I think we'll go for the one on the left. How hard would it be to make your own map? That'd be a lot. Yeah, there's Tristan jumping in the chat. That would be I mean, you talk to map makers, I can't remember the number of hours, but it's triple-digit hours easily. Hundreds and hundreds of hours. Definitely on my bucket list, but that's gonna take some real time. You know, if we were to make a custom map, what would you want to see, right? Like, how do you make it career-based? Because that's what obviously we would focus on. Yeah, it's been on my mind. I really want to get a Corvette engine remaster mod so I can engine swap it. Yeah, Corvette engine. There's a lot of people screaming for a Corvette engine remaster, or not even a remaster, but yeah, well, I guess in the way you mean it, yeah. I know. Oh, you know, 74 grand for the Ibex. That's not bad. It's not bad. We might take that. Ooh, a little four-wheel drift action there. I know a lot of people like Shift Tab are really pushing for a Corvette engine mod, similar to Javi's BX remake, or even the Seep engine pack. All right, let's pull into here. I'm curious though if Bella's still in the chat. I'm curious if he's willing to share. He totally doesn't have to, but I'd be wondering what mods is he working on? What does he have cooking up? Gonna refuel this thing. Did you do like bridges going from West Coast to East Coast in Utah and one to Italy? That'd be a really intense map. There is already a map out there. I forgot what it's called, but it basically did that. It combined some of the major maps. I've never actually played on it, but I cannot imagine the difficulty of that. Airport, yeah, that'd be cool. All right, let's get this wounded truck back. I think we can head right back over here, right? We should have more hatchbacks and wagons, yeah. There's a lot of really cool mods out there. I can't remember this person's name, but they make a really nice wagon mod for a lot of vehicles. Unfortunately, they did not opt to go into the collection, but they had some really cool mods. Okay, that's what it was. OGC2, just played it today. How are the frames on there, Walter? Hey, welcome back, Raid. Is there somewhere to go to register your taxi? Nope, you just hit the taxi button and set off. I think my condo is over here somewhere. I don't know the back roads super well. Oh, we needed to... Alright, we gotta look at one house. One house that I'm particularly interested in buying and a little biased towards. Gotta find out where I am. Oh, okay, I know where I am. Ooh, almost turned it in too soon. Man, I do just need like a daily. I don't really have that daily. I just have a bunch of work trucks and then a really fast truck. I need that daily BMW. Yeah, here you cop. Whoop. You're gonna stay? Perfect. Hey, Bella. I'm working on an update for my 9.9 mod that adds a dually suspension to regular frames. Ooh, I saw that 9.9 mod. And I use a few more interior parts. The T-Series, and wait. A few more interior parts for the T-Series in the works. Very cool. Can't wait to see it, Bella. I love how consistent your mods are. I remember looking through your list, and it's just like you have like the Blue Buck like lowrider overhaul, right? And it's just all clean stuff. It's really, really tasteful, and it's really what do you call it? Diverse. You know, you have a lowrider mod, then you have the best tractor tire mod in the game. Arguably one of the top 3 T-Series mods. I can't tell you which one's the best. There's just some really good ones, and yours is one of the big ones. It's really impressive. Keep up the good work. They're awesome. Frames aren't bad. Depends on the specs. Your 2060 does 60 easily. Oh, we're getting attacked here. Oh my gosh. Braking was not the choice. There it is. Alright, we're getting out of here. This truck's gonna cost a penny to repair. It's okay. What's done is done. I am curious what I'm getting right now. We're getting the 60s, 70s. We're on Ultra, running career mode. I'm on a 3070. Only thing I'd really want more is a better CPU, but don't we all? Got him. I think where I'm going is over this way. I need to see it during the daytime, really. Oh, that guy's coming in hot. Oh man, here we go. These guys are relentless. We're on 3 stars. Oh, we got our roadblock. Sorry, I got the chat in just a second. Whew. So I think somewhere up here is a driveway that turns to the left. On the left, I mean. Well, clearly not on the right because it's the ocean. Oh. Here it is. Hopefully they didn't see me turn in. Somehow they always see me turn in. Okay, we'll come back to this. Oh, jeez. Quickly air up. Off-road mode. Okay, it's not as much air as I thought I'd get out of this. I think our front suspension might be a little collapsed. Alright, I'm gonna be a little cheeky. I'm gonna do truck things, get away. But, you know, check out all this farmland. It's open area, room for activities. This all-wheel drive system is so amazing in this truck. Man, I love it. Yeah, the truck is gonna need to be repaired. Oh, this is not in Vulcan as well. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Casey. I can do Vulcan. It runs well, but it seems to deteriorate after a while. All right, that $3,000. It's not going to cover the truck, but here we go. How do I purchase a garage in the current release free version? So once you discovered it, get back in your vehicle and tow to it. That is how you purchase it. Do you have to be a Patreon member in order to send suggestions? I don't see a channel in the Discord. No, absolutely not. You can definitely send suggestions. Right click on the Discord and check the box that says show all channels. That might be your issue. I've heard that's been the issue with a lot of people. Something to do with our onboarding process is a little broken. We need to get that fixed if it's not already fixed. Alright. There's something I have to do to get the taxi button to pop up. Well, taxis are in beta. So first we gotta make sure you're in the beta. If you're in the beta, you'll need to pull up the phone, which you'll need a keybind in the settings. And then you'll just hit your taxi button down here. Alright, so we'll just leave that running. But check it out. This 4371 Raceless Way. It's my house. I picked this. I didn't pick first, but I kind of picked this because of how remote it is. If I were to have a house and actually own my own house in real life, I would love for it to be kind of out in the middle of nowhere with somehow having good internet. But yeah, chose the address number based off subscriber count. There's something to do with everybody's number for some reason. I chose their number had to do with something at the time that I was making it. So at the time I had 4,300 subs. It was only last week, I think. I think we're at 4,500 now, but it's a nice house. It's let's see, what's the price? How much is this thing? 285,000 for 4 slots. That's not bad. That's a pretty good deal. The big downside is you're really out in the middle of nowhere, and there's not a whole lot to do. Now this is subject to change, but there's a delivery spot back here. Because when I was making this is all farmlands, right? This is a farm, and this is the only farm like this side of the map. So you could say when you get this, you have instant cargo to go do. But yeah, subject to change. But for now, this is Raceless Way. We obviously don't have 285 horse or $285, but I'm excited really to like. Maybe add a few features here, add a few things. This will be my home per se, so should be fun. Any chances of making an MP server with how this is set up? Yeah, that's a whole deal and a half to do. That's what we dream about when we go to sleep. We hope to one day get there. Kind of underrated, but will there be rally events this Friday? I think there's a couple rally events going on during the week. I don't really plan on streaming them. I'm going out of town next weekend. Got some things going on, but I know rally. They're really getting in the swing of things with rally and adding a bunch of rally stuff. So yeah, it should be a good time. This is why the dually truck. This is why the dually truck belonged. Yeah, maybe where this is where. I mean, like in the long run, yeah, Mark. At some point, we do want to do that for sure. It'd be everyone who plays career at some point says, "Man, I would love to play with my friends in the career mode." Now it gets a little tricky. Like, how do you manage griefing? How public is this? Is this a private deal? Are you only with your friends? But it's something, on the list for sure. Stay safe, eh? Absolutely. I like simple speed limit mod with your mod silver member. Oh, interesting. I don't know what that mod is. I guess it tells you what the speed limit is. I also dream of that for sure, Raid. Saturday's no prep small tire. That looked really fun. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss that. Let's before we leave, it'd be wrong not to put tires on that D series, especially with Bella here in the chat. So we're gonna go pick out some of his wheels. How much is it gonna cost to tow? $3,400 to tow. Okay, this is where I might be a little sneaky and abuse something. It's not really an abuse because it's been in the game, but catching up on your stream, I would love to see some career pine gap. I don't know what that is. But welcome to the chat. Somnia Redline. Welcome to chat, Redline. Sorry. And you too, Eric, as well. Edo, welcome. I haven't seen you guys. I haven't welcomed you guys. I get 15 FPS on career with a laptop. I dream for a stable BeamNG. Oh gosh, I understand that. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm talking to people here. All right, so I'm going to be a little cheeky. I'm going to taxi back. And then I'm going to put it in my storage. I don't know how we release this better, but for now it works. I'm going to do it that way. So let's check out the repair on this. Yikes, 9 grand if we go private. That's a voucher. We're not selling the truck. We don't really care about the value. All right, let's bring out the D series again. And let's get some wheels on this. So I think in order to do Bella stuff, I'm gonna have to do a 6 lug hub. Pine Gap is a modded map. Oh. Insomnia. Oh my gosh, how could I not get that? That makes so much more sense. Insomnia Redline. That's cool. I'm not heard of Pine Gap. I have to look that up. Let's look at wheels. Yeah. So we'll need to convert over to a 6 lug, which is no problem. And we'll go ahead and do the fronts as well. The front has a lot of options. We'll just do regular front 6 lug. Tires, or sorry, wheels. So I'd like to go big, but I don't know if we can. Oh, it looks like we can. Question is, do you want steelies? Do you like the steelies look? Oh, but I like that, just like old style 4 slot. It's with bead lock. Phasers look really good too, if I recall. Yeah, that might not be Bella's though. Let's go with 4 slot here. Yep. Do it in the rear as well. So 4 slots there. Oh, truck's walking away from us. Never a good sign. We have different tires we can put on this. They're smaller. They're bigger, but I don't love how skinny some of these are. Those are the ones right there though. We got the straight mud tires. Don't go away. Come back. Promise I'll fix whatever's going wrong with whatever's going wrong. Okay, let's do some tuning on this because we were talking about how this is like super stiff. Let's just drop these a lot. See if that helps the front end. An awesome woodsy map. Reminds me of where I live in Oregon. Very nice. I've been to Oregon once. It's beautiful, beautiful state. Never got to see how this looked after it bounced. Might be a little better. Soften the rear. It's a little better. Let's bring that ride height or spring rate up a bit though. Still kind of bouncy. It's getting weird. Tire pressure, let's drop that a lot. Can't remember what I feel like I've seen this self-driving issue before. I can't remember what it is though. Oh, look, we're getting the little tire wobble thing. That's unfortunate. I think this is conflicting with the high boy suspension. It happens. Happens when you're modding. Happens when you have almost 5 gigabytes of mods installed. Oh, that might have helped it. Maybe we just gotta tuck them in a little bit. That helped a lot. Okay, let's tuck in the front. And gotta adjust that camber again. Although now my camera's moving on its own. Oh boy. Things are not happy. We'll give it a go, but I don't think this is how she's gonna finish up or look. Oh goodness. How's it look in interior? Okay. Like it never happened. Trying to see if the camera's any better if I'm driving. Yeah, the suspension is a bit goofy, but it is the best as far as height-wise. There's the Goliath suspension that gets pretty high. It doesn't get as tall. But again, this is supposed to be just a, you know, just a big mud truck. That's its only job in life. That is unfortunate. We might have to go with a different tire or wheel. I mean, it is working right now. Maybe we could take this to the mud drags. It's kind of tucked down. I don't like how tucked in it is, but beggars can't be choosers. We just have to add a little bit of power. I gotta say, I did a Bastion car meet build that was twin charged. It could handle any past 1600 horsepower with a 6.5 heavy duty block. Wow, did reach 2200 horsepower with. Wow, that's pretty high. 2500 horsepower with NOS. All right. Look at that thing just bouncing around. Let's do a simple engine deal. Nothing. We're not gonna go crazy. There's a lot of things to still figure out, but let's just, for the bottom end, let's see. We got a cash short block. Let's do a heavy duty. Man, do you do heavy duty forged off the rip? Let's just do heavy duty cast. We might not even actually go with this engine. We will throw a turbocharger on it. And we will... Let's do a variable blow through. Oh, that's so expensive. Just kidding, just kidding. We'll do a late turbocharger. Let's just start there. Maybe with just do stage 1 injectors. I think that all looks good. Exhaust, yeah, we only got one option. Okay. So how much horsepower that turns into? 376. Let's see if we can add more boost. I was hoping for at least 500. Okay, no variable turbocharger stuff. Probably need an ECU for that. That's fine. Okay, we'll run it. It's better than it was. Ooh, that's a good idea, Extol. An MD series? That's not a bad idea at all. Oh, that's a good point. Get some cooling. We did not do that. Let's see how it runs as is. See if it's needed. We're not doing a ton of horsepower. But we got a turbo. The bounce is a little better. And the tires are not destroying themselves. Two-wheel drive, we're not going to see a lot out of that. All right, I say we go back to West Coast. Let's take a trip down the mud. We've been streaming for a good bit now. And that'll be where we send off here. The independent suspension is great until you kind of see it bouncing around. And you're like, wait, that's a funny way for suspension to work. Okay. I'm content with the current progress on Clifford 2.0. Let's get let's head over to the let's get the drift car out. Let's head back to West Coast. Bella says I definitely want to go back and update my mud tire pack soon. I have some ideas on how to improve it. I would be so excited to see that. My earliest memories of Rigs of Rods was simply getting modding, because back then you couldn't just, there was no part selector. You had to mod in your wheels from a different car or something, right? That's the only thing I did, was just finding different wheel packs patterns or combinations, finding tires that worked. I think it's still the best already, but it'd be so cool to see what you have coming up. There's a variable turbocharger option, but it's a bit more expensive than a late turbo. Yeah, that's probably where that issue is coming from. Let's get the Formula Drift car out, our FDRP car that we used in our FDRP Season 0 Event 1, Round 1. We have 2 more Season 0 events as we figure things out, and then I think in March or April we start with Season 1. Whoop. Don't have a ton of nitrous left, so we just have to be cautious of that. It does like nitrous in 3rd gear. If we get going too fast, we'll need it. We love this drift car. Hey, V33, V3333, have a good one. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You know what, Bella? I would love, if you ever have time, I would love some insight on how you do some of your modding. I know a lot about maps and gameplay, and I have a very amateur understanding of Lua, very amateur. But when it comes down to like actual, you know, J-beam and materials and meshes and stuff, I'd love to get a little bit of just a glimpse behind the curtain, a little bit of a jump start on how that stuff works, because I also have some ideas of things that I want to do that are not so map related. And it'd be awesome just to be well rounded, you know, just be able to do a lot of things in BeamNG. Anyone got a list of wheels that use race tires? Oh, that's a good question. Chat, let them know. Any good race tire wheels? Oh, we're out of gas on this thing too, man. Oh no. Oh boy. Ooh, someone might want to clip that one. That was, I don't want to toot my own horn, but that was a lot of control. We're gonna turn off the music after that experience. Yeah, let's just cruise. That was nuts. That was one of those, like, I don't think I'm coming out of this, but it worked out. Oh, we got cops behind us, I think. If we can evade fast enough, I would love to get some gas. I think we got it. Nice. Ooh, just in time, too. Ooh. Tell me this works. There we go. Go and refill that. Yeah, what a save, I agree. The Vertex wheel do offer race tires. Nice. it's hard. I just want to like build a ton of drift cars, build a bunch of mud trucks, build a couple nice delivery vehicles, of course get a couple, you know, Lambos, quote unquote Scintillas, just do it all. I guess that's a good sign that this is a good game. All right. Build her up, so I have to do that for a little bit. Officer's waiting outside. Yeah, I don't know who that was going down the highway. Definitely wasn't this car. Alright, to head back to West Coast, you actually go to the airport. Wasn't really a good dead-end tunnel to use. Okay, let's go through here. Hey Ronnie, welcome to the chat. He says, bro, I bought Beam just to play your mod on my Steam Deck. That's awesome. How does it run on the Steam Deck? I've heard people asking, but I don't have a Steam Deck to try it on. But I'm glad you enjoy it that much. That's awesome. It's really cool to hear. Alright, so yeah, when you get to the airport, you just want to be in this left lane. Eventually we'll probably have markers and a better way to really explain some of this stuff, but just drive on through. And you're heading back to West Coast. I just want more modern vehicles, not gonna lie. Not sure why they aren't any modern trucks. I totally understand where you're coming from, Extol. It's gonna have to come from the modding scene to do that. That's why I love the Daytona pack or the Daytona truck, just because it's you know, it gives it a slight more modern edge. But I would love some updated. I mean, just I don't know. The wish list is endless. Even just like a really clever reskin or new body panels on the truck, I think would be cool. But then that comes down to like, I know I'm an amateur and I don't understand the depths of J-Beam and stuff. And if it was easy, we'd already have it, right? If it was easy, more people would be doing it. So I want to go and figure out how hard is it. You know, can I do it? Can I enjoy it? Welcome back to West Coast. We can buy cars again. We have space. Yeah, airport does make more sense than a tunnel. Oh, we're drifting. Didn't really realize that. Yeah, you can kind of tell it's slightly less frames. Is this my exit? I don't even know where this exit goes. Mount Wallace? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I know where I am. Yeah, oh well. Don't turn, don't turn, don't turn. Nice. Oh, that car's going slow. Oh no. Alright, we're good. Oh, he turned. That's fine. Kind of hard to manji at such a high speed. Oh, what's... third gear said no. This is a FD styled car, Formula Drift styled car, so it's kind of meant to be overly hooked up and not necessarily easy to drive. But it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Oh, we just got sighted again. That guy is moving too. Bastion versus Bastion. Oh, smooth, smooth. Running a little hot. That's why I like a gripped up car. Coming in hot again. Now we came up short. Thinking too much about the past. We're in our own head. Wanting to have a good clean run. Not enough power for fourth gear at the moment. Don't want to turn on nitrous and use the last of our bottle. Actually head through the concrete factory. We will turn on in the bottle. A little lag. on the right entrance here. Start slowing it down. Try not to pop our tires over this. That was pure luck, we did not. Oh, a little much. Right, those rear tires are pretty warm. And just like that, we're back home from our trip to Italy. Lost a side skirt. Oh man, I love this car. It's so fun. Hey Jaden, have a good night. Can't wait for the next update. Love playing with your mod. I would greatly appreciate it. We're excited for the next update as well. Ronnie says it's not the best as far as the stream deck goes. Have to play on the lowest settings. So the fact that you're set your mod to lower grade system is truly thoughtful. Yeah, we definitely tried. You know, the first edition of it was, you know, if my computer can run it, maybe others can. And now we really do try to take into account slower systems, and especially with Italy, you know, that's part of the reason why we don't want to add stuff anymore. I think it's only right that we tow this truck, right? Let's get our truck out here. 10 out of 10 drift, appreciate it. I've had a lot of practice with that car. Let's put that in storage. Let's take the parts off this trailer. We'll just take off the slots. Then, whoops. We will go ahead and get our handy dandy tow rig. And then Clifford. I don't know where he's going to spawn. There's not a whole lot of room. If we have room, we'll bring the crawler too. But it's not looking like it. All right, let's... Oh, you know what? Let's go to morning. We don't want to mess with the night right now. Works good on your laptop. That's good. For some reason, my parts inventory broke a month ago or so, and it doesn't seem to be fixable other than creating a new save. Probably got 500k worth of parts sitting in there. So if you want some help with that Xtol, I mentioned it in a video, I guess I think it's probably last week. So what happened is, for one reason or another, you're missing a mod that you used to have on that game save. Now, whether you disabled a mod that you have on one of your cars, that's normally the issue. But there's only been one instance of the collection ever having to change parts that would cause a situation like that. And that was because Mio updated some of their parts. And when we updated it into the collection, the game kind of registered them as new parts. I don't know if they were actually new parts or not, or if they were removal of parts. So what you need to do is make a backup of your save, go to My Vehicles, and just start selling cars one by one until your parts inventory comes back. When you sell the right car, it will come back. Then you can narrow it down. All right, this is the one car we got to sell. Otherwise, if you know one car specifically has Mio parts, I'm willing to bet that's the car. So that's, I'd start there, but it is savable. I did the same thing to this mod or this game save, and I got it back. Oh, we're out of gas again? Oh, we never got gas. Okay, step one, go get gas in this truck. TSG, how do you get to Italy from West Coast? It's kind of down the tunnel we just came from, on the right side. It does happen at the beginning of this stream. Hey Kyle, welcome to chat. When are you going to see more engines? When more people make new engine mods is the best way to put it, and also agree to add them to the collection, or allow us to use them in the collection. And probably it's gonna be a couple weeks because we're trying to, not make the collection too big, and I went a little crazy. I was a little heavy-handed. I want to give everyone a break, especially the Discord team on making motorsport challenges and events and leagues. Go ahead and pay that. All right, let's go load up our trucks here. It's weird, like, I miss Italy, but there is something of like, you know, I'm home. I'm back to familiarity, you know? Kind of like that. You know, one thing that I don't think I'll ever be content on is the height of D-Series trucks. Like, even seeing this, like, this is huge. This is bigger than we've ever really had it. I look at it, I'm like, man, it's really, it could be bigger though, right? That would be fun to see. All right, let's go ahead. We'll just line it up here. Probably be the easiest. Hey, Walter, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I know a lot later than normal, but I needed a game night for sure. I like the build, by the way. Sounds and looks awesome. I love that truck. Actually, that orange truck I really didn't plan on keeping when I first built it, and then I fell in love with the engine, as I knew it was a keeper. And this torque converter is not happy, but we'll do what we can with her. Christopher, I'm once again humbly asking for a fuel price increase. Yeah, I actually just found some of the code that does that. It's on the list of things I want to do. Just kind of need to double check balancing and stuff. But yeah, I agree. Fuel prices needs to go up for sure. I wish we could change consumption, but I'm pretty sure that's a vehicle by vehicle basis, and we're definitely not going to do that. So I'm going to put this in low. We're definitely driving this on. There's no way we're going to lower the ramps for this. Beautiful. Oh, here we go. I think there's room for the crawler. Should we bring the crawler with us too? Okay, let's bring this. I think we bring the crawler. Now that one's going to be a little harder to get on without using the ramp. Let's get this thing out. Let's get this thing into some more events. Yeah, I think you're right, Chris, that Devin would love that feature. Oh, one of the best sounding mods, the idling of this Ibex, pure gold. Cool, welcome to chat. You should look into getting the Cummins pack for the mod. It's mod list. It's definitely my favorite addition to the trucks, although I'm sure it's much easier said than done. It depends. Sometimes it is really easy, and I have used the Cummins mod a lot in the past. I tried to stay away from name brand things, but I did break my rule a little bit with the LSX stuff, so it's only right that I do with the Cummins as well. I need to look back into it. There was a reason why I didn't chase it down, and I can't remember why. But I have to look back into that. Where'd you get this truck? Yeah, that thing is a unit. Yeah, I found it at Trusted Auto, I think. Finally got that one config I wanted. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think it is. But we have to try. Oh, it's gonna work. Heck yeah. Let's line up a little bit. Oh, okay, I spoke too soon. We'd have to really send it. I mean, it's so close. I mean, it's technically on. Alright, we'll do it the right way. But we're gonna leave it running, because it sounds too good. Whoops. There we go. I really don't think $50 a gallon would be too crazy. $750 for a full tank of in a 15-gallon. Yeah, no, I think. Thank you for the suggestion. Thanks for like the actual, putting a number to it, because that's hard to. We can say increase it, but what does that really mean? I would agree with you. I think that's pretty good. Oh, we were stuck on something. Okay, something's not happy. Let's hop in the truck here if we can. Let's Let's just back it up a little bit. That should be plenty. Oh. There we go. So like the rock crawler's a big truck, but it sure does make our D series look kind of small now. Not gonna lie, I wanted this like almost monster truck frame, mega mud truck style. That's what I'm looking for. That's the hunt. All right, let's go play. Go play in the mud. And I waited a long time to be able to put, you know, a truck with mud rims on a trailer. It's been like a month of playing this playthrough, getting distracted with other things, using it for other things, when really I just wanted to do this. Oh, almost did not turn. Hey, Jiro, thanks for hanging out. You have a good night. That would be painful to fill up the extended tanks. I think 25 to 40 range would be perfect. It's good to know, good to know. One day you need to put the D series on the MD frame. That would be cool. That would be way cool. Back in the pre-beta days, I made 280K in one season with a sunburst and ran it completely out of gas and cooked the tires. I filled it up with $55. Yeah, that was the old days. We want it to be a little more, not punishing, but just, you know, when you say, oh, I gotta get gas, it needs to mean something, you know? Can we get some T-Series lowboy? Heck yeah, we need that too. That's a good point. Where's the lowboy mods at, right? I mean, how long has this game been out? I mean, and I say that understanding that I don't know how to do it, or else I would go do it, right? I'm sure it's not a, you know, easy thing, but I think that's on the list. That should be on the list. What's the goal for the Red D series? Mega mud truck is the goal. Right now the tires are not happy with the suspension, so we're probably gonna have to change out tires, but we're gonna send it as is. You can kind of see that back wheel's wanting to turn, and it's kind of causing the whole truck to start to fall off. But this is essentially, the idea was Clifford 2.0. But right now, well, it's not fully red, so it's a little different, and yeah, that's the goal. Probably a cool 500 to 800 horsepower. I don't want to go crazy on it. Lots of smoke, maybe a stack, maybe a couple smoke stacks on it. For the time being, we probably will need to change out of the mud tires for like boggers and see how those fit the suspension. But someone's mentioned getting an MD series for a mud truck, and now I have a new goal after we're done with this truck. But then here's the big problem: is I want to go play on Italy, but there's no mud tracks in Italy. I don't know if there really should be, or else I could make one, but I don't know. Italy mudding really doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't add up. I hope that truck doesn't fall off. Let's see. That thing can pull some weight. Yeah, this truck's pulled a T series before on the flatbed. It did really good. Would love some smaller engines in the D series. That'd be interesting. A little 4-cylinder. Really have to squeeze all the juice out of that thing. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Oh, don't fall off. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's not falling off. I guess if you look at the profit to fuel usage ratio, it'd be a bit uneven, so maybe those expensive fill-ups would be a nice balancing factor. Yeah, for sure. Oh no. Especially with Italy. I mean, we refueled 3 vehicles today. Granted, I've been using them for a while before needing to get refilled, but there's some data for refueling. way too long. I've seen one, but it's so broken. Oh, for the low boys. Yeah. Are there any higher lifts in the collection? I think the high boy is the largest. The next biggest would be the Goliath, which is a good suspension. It feels a little funny too, but it's really wide, and I don't always want a wide truck. Granted, this D series isn't supposed to be this narrow, but the tires were not happy with without it being wide. Also, Sumo, I'm going to keep pestering you. When's your next videos coming out, man? Excited to see them? Alright, let's just kind of... This is normally where I end up parking here. One off to the side. Whoop. Okay, parking brake is needed. Okay, we're going to pull off the rock crawler first. But we're going to use the mud truck first, I think. We'll just park this guy right here. Tempted to leave that thing idling. And we're stuck in the bushes. Come on now. All right, I'll go this way. Now for Clifford 2.0. I'm going to be the most hated man for personally increasing the cost of fuel. That's hilarious, yeah. Oh. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. That's all right. That's all right. We're just going to flip upright. There you go. It's a mud truck. You know, it's going to have some small body damage. Okay. Let's go for high 4. Let's warm up on the small mud track. There we go. I don't have a trans brake or anything. What CPU and GPU are running? We are on a Intel 11700K, I think, with a 3070, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I'm working on the audio issue left and right. Yeah, that audio issue can be terrible. Hey, have a good night, Swamatron. I haven't been saying your name this whole time. It's good to see you. All right, here we go. Oh, she stalled. All right, here we go. Alignment is off after the rollover, but that's okay. It's a mud truck. She's not quick. And honestly, I don't need her to be quick through the deep stuff. I just need to get through the deep stuff. Okay, I'll take that. Let's try to shortcut our way through here. I have rolled over trying to do this. There we go. I don't think low would be any better, would it? Probably not. If we get stuck, we'll switch to low and see if that's any better. Alright. What are your thoughts on this? I honestly don't have great confidence we're gonna get through this. But, we'll do our best here. We have a lot of power to get through still. You know, power to add. Oh, also trailering really degrades the tires. I'd love to see that fix. So that's why we have a lot of tire degradation there. I don't know why the one tire is in good shape. Oh, we have an Ibex offer for 83 grand. We can make our money back. All right, I think we're lined up. Here we go. She's swimming. She's still moving. All I want from her. Okay. Come on, come on. We're gonna time out if we don't get it going. That's it. He's stuck. Oh, maybe. Nope, nope. I mean, she was stuck, but now she's going again. I think it just came down to like the weak transmission and lack of power. Oh, stuck again. Dang. Okay, she's getting hot. That was a good run. Not bad for attempt number 1. Fresh build. Not even really done. The D series the long way. every find I see you turn that thing. Yeah, for real. I'm glad to see the stream now because now I have time to build something similar. Heck yeah, Skylar. Yep, she's buried. Let's, I guess I have to walk back, huh? I could tow it, but I don't want to really spend more money on that. Man, I'm kind of used to Arma right now where you have like the double tap to just run. About to hit that. Alright, so I think what we'll do is we'll just do some more rock crawling. It shouldn't take long to get 10 runs in or whatever the current system's at. Obviously, again, I'm on the dev build, so everything here is up to change. But of course, we gotta do a mud run with this thing while we're here. Man, super fast through there. Not bad at all. I know this can't handle the deep stuff super well. You'd need like all new tires, which you could. I mean, you could put Bella's mud wheels on this. That would be a build. I want to go for like a truck, you know, not necessarily a buggy. All right, let's do some rock crawling. Hopefully, we start to get some better. What do you call it? Offers. I know we could do a lot better than that. This truck really can handle a punch. Hey Suma, have a good one. Have a good night. What's the flashlight button? I think it was Alt-N as you were on foot. Let's try this again. Yeah, this truck is very much built to really throw whatever you want at it. I don't think I've yet really damaged it, to be honest. I don't think I've hit a rock too hard, if that makes any sense. Alright, let's get another one. Maybe we'll do a second gear, and we'll just leave it pinned. We'll just put it on the floor. Okay, I mean, pretty simple rock crawling. Let's go do a, what I would maybe call a more real rock crawl. That's a little more challenging. Well, then we gotta think about it. That's more of like a King of the Hammer, like just get through, I feel like. Well, that's probably not super accurate either, but. Alright, let's put it in low for this one. There we go. I can really see this thing start to flex. Gonna send it right over the middle there. On one hand, I want to go slow and really enjoy it. Oh, what happened? Oh, I don't think we started the event. But on the other hand, you know, we're timed. I want to get the money. Let's be a little more careful as we start here. Alright, we are staged. And we're going. Okay, got the green check mark halfway through. Not bad. A really capable crawler. Now let's go for maybe a faster run. Stage, and here we go. Ooh, a little tubo moment there. A little sketchy. Oh, big sketchy. We can get ourselves out of this. Oh, it's violent. Oh, it's violent. Okay, we're on our wheels. Stay on our wheels. Stay on our wheels. Oh, we're back off. I think that's it for her. Okay, well, 2 trucks down. But we had a good time doing it. How do you make a backup of my save so I can get my parts fixed? So go to your... before you go into your mods folder, you'll see a folder called, I think, settings. And in there, you'll go to cloud. And then in cloud, you'll find like save settings. Eventually, you'll dig down into your save profile. Just take the whole thing, copy, paste it somewhere else, then start making changes. What was I gonna do? Oh, let's pull up the phone now that we're here. Wait, let's do it this way. Now that we're here, let's pull up the phone. And we're on our side. And we have this offer for $83,775. I kind of feel like we take it, get it off our hands. We had fun doing it. Go ahead and do it. There she goes. She's gone. So that leaves us with $191,000. Not bad at all. We need $285 to buy the house we want in Italy. Let's go ahead and taxi back. Taxi here. So, yeah, I think next time... Whoops, we don't want a car meet. Let's see. Next time, we work on Clifford again. How much is that repair job? Ooh, wow, 11 grand. We did private. That's going to be a voucher. We can go ahead and do that now. I know we originally tried to keep it off the record, but yeah, so we got Clifford to work on. We'll do different wheels. The D-Series bagger is good. I like it where it's at. We have no idea what we're going to do with our other D-Series early truck, our older truck. The work truck and tilt deck will keep doing its thing. Of course, keep the tow truck and the drift car. So really, best case scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 6 slots if we end up getting rid of the D-Series, and that's just the perfect amount if we buy that house. So, not a whole lot of room. We're going to either have to buy 2 houses over in Italy or start getting rid of some of our fleet here. I've been doing a lot of repo missions to try to make some good money. Is there any more efficient ways? I've explored much of the base game or haven't explored much of the base game money-making routes. No, repo's pretty good. Deliveries, if you're in the public release right now for the next few days, heavy, high-level deliveries are super broken, if we're honest. Super high-paying. That would get fixed. Devin's the best at knowing what's the best money making. He spends a lot of time working on that stuff. Free roam events are really good, especially if you like circuit racing. Hitting the racetrack, that's a good one. Leave the vehicle and wait for a better offer, to be honest. Yeah, well, we did it, didn't we? But thanks for subscribing, Cons. You're in the live stream, or maybe you're somewhere else. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. Let's bring out this truck. Here we go. We got some work done. Again, not sure what we're going to do with these trucks. Well, we know one we got to work on a little bit. It's almost there, getting through the deep muds. But that dually, I don't know what to do with yet. Maybe we just make it powerful, roll coal. I don't know if I want to put slicks on that, but yeah, we'll see. You guys have a good night. Good luck to the start of your week. It was a fun stream. I agree, Chris. We're gonna do more of this. We're gonna do this more often. I need to just play the game more and test more, and it's a lot more fun when I have people to hang out with. And yeah, I think we're gonna kind of slow down on the video content side of things, just so we can focus on the modding side of things. So we'll see. It's all a big game. It's all a big change. Trying to balance things in real life and in the game. So you guys have a great night. Good luck to your week, and we'll see you soon. Take care.